Well, hello, and welcome to this Wrestlemania 7 Retro Watch Along. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Yeah, decided to start that a little bit early. Just set my phone out. How you all doing? Hope everybody is well. Obviously, with no major football today, we've landed with a watch along. And may come as a bit of a surprise. This is probably one of my favourite WrestleManias. Just nostalgia. Yeah, it's not that great of a mania itself with the matches, but it is pretty much the first one that I watched as a little kid. So it has great memories for me. Some of the best stories. The Ultimate Warrior Macho Man story of that year was fantastic. I absolutely loved that. I loved the Royal Rumble where it led up to that match. Not so keen on the all American stuff. Yeah, no football on TV at all. I know it sucks. YouTube is showing the Chelsea game, but it started way too early for me to warrant it a stream. To be quite honest with you, but yeah, games suck tonight. It's like proper bad. I've never known a Wednesday be so quiet. But yeah, all the football starts tomorrow, so sucks, doesn't it? So yeah, it just left us a big, massive space where we could do a little bit of a watch along, which is all good. Obviously, news today of Alexa Bliss. Uh, Hopefully everything is okay. She got some like a skin cancer. Well, not. I don't think she actually got skin cancer. I think she had something cancerous on her face. She's had it removed. It's been successful. Hopefully she's been given the all clear to return back to the ring. So hopefully we will see her either WrestleMania weekend or the Monday after WrestleMania. But it's all big good news for her. Just hope that there is no more in the post, because it would be horrible if there is. But like obviously, massive love to Alexa Bliss and her partner right now. It was it was scare. It was a skin cancer scare. Yeah, doesn't mean she had skin cancer. It was a scare though. My ex-wife, her dad had like skin cancer or cancerous cells on his neck. Fortunately enough, they weren't proper cancer. They was able to get them removed before any further damage, but there could have been cancerous. So yeah, all due respect to Alexa, she's done the right thing. That's why she's been off the TV. People can calm down now and stop thinking that she's being booted out of WWE or whatever. It isn't the case whatsoever. It's been a personal reason. So yeah, that's all of that. So shout outs to James the Gilligaff Chadwick. We've got Connor in the chat. Just seen Daisy's video. Yeah, it's how I got to know, to be quite honest with you. It's something that I don't really go around searching through wrestlers' tweets, to be quite honest with you. So it was Alex Bloomfield what pointed it out to Days. If I wouldn't have seen it otherwise, to be quite honest with you, because it's not something that I particularly search for. So yeah, unless you actually following every single tweet that Alexa Bliss puts out, then you probably would have missed it. So Leeds 2023, hello, shout out to you as well. This is why you should not listen to dirt sheets, and this is why fans shouldn't be so quick enough to hate on WWE or any other company. Same with Bray. Yeah, if you don't know the full situation, don't do a video. Don't put out there on social media. Get the facts first before you start opening your mouth. It's basically fundamental. I try and stick away from dirt sheets anyway. I don't particularly give a shit about the Wrestling Observer or anything like that. I don't go on them. I don't look at them. The only tweets that I ever see is like somebody like Sean Ross App. It's probably the biggest one. Probably WrestleVotes. And I only come across them now and again. I don't search for them. I'm not on their Twitter looking for it. I come across it, I come across it. But I'm not hunting for it. Let's talk about Goldberg. Let's not talk about Goldberg. Why do we want to talk about Goldberg? Is a free agent. Who cares? I don't care. I am not bothered. He can go into gardening. He can become a dinner lady. He can become a shopkeeper for all I care. Just stay a fucking way from a wrestling ring is all I ask. I've blocked them all, but still see it. Yeah. You can't help it. You can't turn a blind eye to half of it. To be quite honest with you, somebody's retweeting it, showing it, shoving it in your face. Michelle is mainly the one that does it to me. It's like, Michelle, I don't want to know. And she just drops it in my DM, and it's like, oh, thanks. You've told me now. Well, that's the way it is. So, Michelle, if you're in the chat still, hello, shout to you. But yeah, I thought we'd do a little watch along today. Obviously, it's not quite a little watch along. It's still about 3.5 hours long, but still, all good. Can we talk about Dave debuting on SmackDown on Friday? That's why I'm not streaming, because I am genuinely going to be at SmackDown on Friday. Josh Alexander versus Goldberg. Oh, fucking hell. You don't want him. Goldberg would fuck up a fucking jackhammer and probably end Josh's career, so no. Please fucking no. Dave wishes he goes to AEW so he could, because he don't watch it anyway. I only watch WWE, so I don't care. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck. As long as he don't go to NWA, then I'm totally fine. I've started watching NWA again. I love that show. I really do. Connor, do you want to get banned? Yeah, that's a fast track. That is a fast track. If you were a major company, you wouldn't touch Goldberg with a fucking 10-foot barge pole, surely. I can't. Why would Tony Khan think it'd be a smart business move? Oh, look, it's Goldberg. He's available. Guys, he's available. What would you do? Goldberg versus Wardlow. I think that's the only realistic match what would work. Anybody else, flipping, it'd destroy him, wouldn't it? Because of his shit wrestling, not because of his wrestling ability. Dave's put out a tweet, and I've got to say, I answered with like, oh, would you see, what was it, Brock versus, oh no, this was something else though, wasn't it? What was this one? Logan Paul versus Brock. Goldberg, oh god. Yeah, only to take Kenny Omega out. It tweeted about, it weren't about Goldberg, but it was about MMA. Brock Lesnar versus Buddy Logan Paul. And I just said, look, as long as it's an MMA fight, then yeah. A wrestling match, absolutely fuck off. No, not interested. Oh, my God. So, word of note for WrestleMania 7, it is the debut. WrestleMania for The Undertaker. This is where the streak started. So, that's exciting. Yeah, I think you had a debut for the Mountie as well on this show. There's the Legion of Doom. There's the Rockers. Oh, it's just good. It's stacked full of stars. And I have been out today. I've been in Leeds, so there is going to be a WrestleMania toy hunt from Smith's Toy Shop in Leeds. So it's going to be a big video. Really excited to get that done for next week. Next week, there should be at least a video every day. So there'll be predictions for Stand and Deliver, predictions for Night 1 WrestleMania, the Toy Hunt, Night 2 predictions. Plus, me and Nick will probably do a stream on the Just Reels Talk channel. We'll do a hype stream for Mania on that. Obviously, we're doing Mania on this channel. We've also got the live watch along for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown next week. Then we've got an interview with Jesse Jackhammer tomorrow. Please make sure that you come and join it and give much support to Jesse Jackhammer. Then I think we might be doing Irish Rebel soon. I think we might be doing Irish Rebel on the Sunday. And then we'll just get through as many of you who wants to be interviewed. You quite gladly can come on and we'll do it. It's called the Hot Seat now. I've changed it. It's the Hot Seat. Well, yeah, I put only if Brock murders him. I know. Please. Wait, what? Wait, you was in Leeds? Yes, I was in Leeds. Yes. I'm always in Leeds. I actually rocked up to the first direct arena as well. I am like literally there for a couple of minutes. You'll see in the video. What do you think we are getting night one? Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Already been announced that that's on night one. I reckon you'll either get the female fatal four-way tag team match or the males one. I think you're getting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn night one. I think the main event is going to be Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Thoughts on Stand and Deliver card? You know what? It looks alright. I'm actually quite intrigued by some of the matches on it. Who are they going to crown as the new female champion? I'm thinking Zoe Stark off the top of my head, but they could switch that. Obviously, there's another member to be added to that. Then you've got the Wesley. That looks interesting. Would you put it on Dragon Lee? It's just like a question to you guys. Would you pull the trigger straight away? Dragon Lee's not even wrestled a match yet on NXT. Would you just automatically go, here's the North American Championship? What's your thoughts on that? Yeah, just lots of good stuff. Not down on it. I will miss most of it though, unfortunately. But what I will get to see, I mean, I'm hoping it starts at 6 o'clock, and I've got a good chance at least catching it at the beginning. But if it starts at 5, I'm going to be pushing it. Can't wait for Mania, although the build for it has been lackluster. Yeah, Austin was saying that last night. And I've got to admit, I totally agree. I do feel like it's not quite been there. Just got a conversation going with somebody. There's all kinds of stuff going off. Honestly, no. Dave is winning North American. You say no to him winning. Well, that's fair enough, but I mean, he's in that match, isn't he? Who's your bet? Is it JD McDonough? Will it be Dragunov? Or is it that mystery person? Whoever wins that 20-man battle royal, which is going to happen next week. I mean, it's just interesting, isn't it? Who could they have win that? Or did you keep it on Wesley? I think he's been alright as a North American champion, to be fair. I think he's done a fantastic job. But where's these feuds? I can't wait for ROH and Impact pay-per-view too. I won't be watching. I will not have time for them, unfortunately. Literally that weekend is SmackDown. Have my daughter on Saturday. Try and get home for Mania. Get ready for Mania. Sunday, rest, because Mania Night 1's going to knock the shit out of me. There's no football streams. We might do a sneaky one on Friday. I think there's a championship match what we could do on the Friday. I don't mind doing 2 streams Friday, but Saturday there'll be none. The Sunday there will be none. I'll be resting, chilling out, getting ready for Night 2 WrestleMania. We might do an interview though after that whatever match it is. So there will be an interview before WrestleMania Night 2. Not enough hours in the day to watch everything. Yeah, exactly. You just can't, can you? I'm busy as it is. It's my weekend off, so I've got my daughter. So that comes first. So the other wrestling shows, I'm sorry, I won't even get to see Hall of Fame. I don't even know when I'm going to get to see Hall of Fame, if I'm being honest. Jesse Jackhammer, start of tomorrow. We probably will be starting at 10 o'clock after the England game. So 10 p.m. UK time tomorrow, Jesse. I'll send you the link. I've got everything ready. It's just I need to set up the stream, send you the link. Takes literally minutes. Right, I'm going to click over. Literally got YouTube on at the minute, which is not good. So I need to click off that. to what we're doing. Because we will be starting a watch along in a momento. Why are we doing the press conference? Are we doing the press conference after Mania? It depends. Depends how long night one is. Hello, Dark Knight. Hello, shout out to you. It really depends on how long it is. If it's short, then yeah, I've not got a problem with it. If it's like 4 hours long, then no. Depends on how tired I am. Could probably say definitely no on the Sunday. Cody Rhodes is on the Broken Skull Sessions. Premium live events. So how is everybody? I need to probably even look at this because I've probably been watching it and watched it halfway through or something. Like I normally do. I usually put a pay-per-view and watch it halfway through. 1991, I believe. Yeah, typical me. I have watched it. Already started it. You've already started it. Oh my God, James is just a bit previous, aren't you? Oh, they put the match on the pre-show. Probably the tag team ones. Burnley versus Sunderland on the 31st of March, and it's on TV, Dave. Cool. That's what we're doing then. That is the game what we will be covering. James Vince is about to start being champ. Right. All right. I am ready to start. Obviously, James has started. If everybody else wants to go and they've got their things ready, then in 1, 2, 3, boom, start it. The stars and stripes align. I've actually got an advert for Table for Free, actually, at the minute. It's Otis and Chad Gable and Kurt Angle. Yeah, this is. I just love this pay-per-view. Yeah, it is very American. All the way through, stars and stripes and everything, but yeah, well, I can forgive it. It's over 3 hours long. Got Dynamite to watch tonight as well. Cares about Dynamite. Dave, we saw Brood Edge on Raw and challenged the Demon to the Hell in a Cell. Hello, Khalid. Shout out to you. Yeah. Was that a video package? Or was he actually in the ring? Because there's no mention of it on the online, which has thrown me out, to be quite honest with you. Dave versus Dave's internet on the pre-show. That's me versus the camera. No spoilers. Don't spoil WrestleMania, Dave. I care. I don't. I won't be watching. I don't care. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. A lot of this is like 5-second matches. We've got Willie Nelson. We can skip Willie Nelson if you want. We'll skip Willie Nelson. That's what we're going to do. We're going to skip Willie Nelson. Because who cares? We're going straight into Axel Jim Duggan. That's what we're going to do. So we've skipped Bloody Stars and Stripes because we don't care. Half of us are English anyway. We don't give a shit about that. So we've gone straight into Axel Jim Duggan coming down to the ring. Will J I think he cost the Usos. Somebody put an interesting TikTok out today, and I was quite enthralled by it because I can see where they're coming from. The seed's been set for Jay to become main event Uso. I've got a delay. Great stuff. Are we doing Forbidden Door 2? No. Nick might do it. I'm disowning AEW because basically I can never stay awake and it's not worth my money. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm buffering. Willie Nelson, stop singing. Yeah, I've just buffered on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. No, Dave versus Dave Cameron is the main event of night one. Okay. We've got a career-ending matchup: Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Savage. One of my favourite matches of Mania. Absolutely loved this match when I first watched it. Loved everything about it. Pure storytelling at its bloody finest. Tell me, as a kid, you didn't blubber like a child. There's Macaulay Culkin in this crowd. We've got a world championship on the line. Sergeant Slaughter versus Hulk Hogan. All kicking off on this show. What a voice, Gorilla Monsoon. And it was the voice of wrestling. Forget Jim Ross. The first and original was definitely Gorilla Monsoon. So we got Rockers there backstage with Sean Mooney. So we got the Rockers in the first match. Versus, I am going to struggle to spell this guy's name. Somebody help me. Barbarian. Is that how you spell it? Haku. I think I spelled it right. Yay, look at that. That's the first match on the card. And it fits in the box perfectly. Eden and Monsoon are goated, definitely. Michelle Thomas, hello to you. Hi everyone. So that is the first one. I spelt Barbarian right. I am so proud of myself. So we got the Rockers versus Barbarian and Daku are already in the ring. We've got the Fink, Howard Finkel. There's Bobby the Brain Eden. Barbarians. It's sad we never got to see either Warrior or Savage wrestle again after this. We did. What are you talking about? SummerSlam 92, they faced each other. So that night, I think you should check your history. They faced each other at SummerSlam 92. So what you're talking about, if you just forgot that match entirely, it was in the UK. Mad how they're going on about Saddam Hussein at WrestleMania. This is why it got changed. They were going to do this in what was it, the Coliseum, big massive outdoor stadium. They had to change it to this indoor one. So this one always, sadly, was like an episode of Monday Night Raw. It doesn't feel like a Mania, to be quite honest with you. It's very pokey, very small, compared to, oh God, there's the guy's ass crack on the screen there. If anybody noticed the guy in the back, it's the Rockers. This guy's bent over, there's a little ass crack. I've only just noticed it. Oh my God. Life is ruined. I'm joking, says the career. And right, you were being sarcastic. Okay, good. I'm gonna say, Jesus Christ, man, can't forget SummerSlam because it's certainly their careers ended. No, Randy Savage actually had a knee injury and he had to go and have surgery, so that's the reason why it was a career-ending match. Didn't actually end his career at all. He just went into commentary to heal from said injuries. That's basically what they did. Nick is in the chat. Run, people, run! I will be coming back to Real Talk Channel. You'll be coming. Will you be coming back to the Real Talk Channel or not? Depends if you stream for more than an hour and 10 minutes. I think that's what it boils down to. Rockers have obviously started fast. This Shawn Michaels, pre-Heartbreak Kid. And there's Marty Jannetty. WrestleMania. I love this. Haku would go on to be Meg. Was it Meg? We went into WCW, changed his name. Ming. I think it's Ming or something like that. He's flipping one of the original Samoans. Nice double team, but there is Barbarian. I always thought he was underrated, Barbarian. I always felt he was always underused. Why? Just a simple answer. Okay, stop that, Dave. I can't help it if the internet goes. It's a joke, mate. I'm only winding you up, buddy. I'm only winding you up. The WrestleMania sign in the back looks like a belt a bit. Doesn't it? It's you're not coming back. There's no point in you being a mod. All right, you just try to get mod duty. That's up to James. That is totally up to James. If I come back, James will come back. I've never left though, by the way. I'm just not doing as many streams on there. Have you seen SummerSlam logo? Yes, I have it on my phone. I was going to do a video on it, but I just haven't got around to it. Been doing lots of stuff today, toy hunting. I've got lots of footage, got lots of videos to make for next week. Oh, it's a week worth of videos. Got prediction videos to do, toy hunt video to do, the Sunday Ramble video to do. Oh, I'm a busy boy, man. Plus the football sticker videos. I need to get them done for next week. There's just no time. Literally no time. And I've got work in between that. And I've got stuff to do with my daughter as well. It's like, oh my God. Not enough hours in the day. Is what James said. I'm quoting James. Matt Giannetti. So the Rockers. This is just a fast-paced match. This is to get the crowd hot and ready for the rest of the action. The Rockers were generally just used to hype up the crowd at this particular moment in time. They were always sent out first. I think they did the first match at the Royal Rumble this particular year as well. They were just used to pretty much hype up the crowd for the rest of the show. It's up to James. I am not taking him off as he's a good mod, but if it's not going to show up anymore, there's no point in having him a mod. That's fair enough. Just watched Will versus Mike Bailey World Cup 17. Good for you. Dave, as the show goes on, please can you tell me each wrestler compares to in today? Oh, right. Shawn Michaels looks a lot like Shawn Michaels. You know, the owner of the creator of NXT. I mean, it's got very much wrestling wise, Johnny Gargano probably. Janetti, I don't know. Janetti's kind of a weird one, isn't it? I'd probably say Roderick Strong or something like that for him. Barbarian. Well, Haku is it's Buddy Sakawa, isn't it? Really. Barbarian, not really sure. I know what you meant. I was joking. See, I was being sarcastic too. I already took Sam off. I haven't seen her in the streams in a while. Everybody turned up last night. We had a really good crowd actually. I was very impressed. Connor is like, mod him and make me a mod. Connor's just waiting in the rings. He's still mad at me because I haven't rechristened him a mod on this channel. I tell you, I will only start putting more mods on when I get to the 400 mark where I was before. That's the goal. Certainly a aim of mine. That's what the sticker videos are doing. I'm getting the subs, at least a sub a day at the minute with the sticker videos. So it's doing all right. It's not doing too bad actually. The more I put out, the more people are attracting. But I do need to keep the football stuff going because I'm going to be doing way too much wrestling content next week. Way too much. So the sticker videos are keeping the steady balance, I think. I would have you pick the person to replace you. That's fair enough, Nick. That's fair enough. It's up to James. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's personal, but I think if you're not going to stream, or your internet goes down, and it's gone down quite a lot. And it's not me having a go at you, but this is the reason why James is just like, no, I'm not bothered about going on your stream, because there's a good chance that you'll not finish it. And that's all. You could guarantee you're going to, I mean, oh God, if it were Misfits, you wouldn't be, you guarantee your streaming would be on. I have to laugh at that video that you put out today. Top £5 per pound YouTube boxers. Comment was, yeah, my boxers, Nick's boxers, dirty boxers, stripy boxers, and Batman Superman boxers. I have Sans replacement, and that's David Paul. He's always in the stream, so may make him a mod. Yeah, David Paul's a legend. He's not here today. I think he's working. I think he got an allocation or something, he was saying yesterday. So, sticker stuff doing good. Yeah, it really does. Not the video today. It's hit and miss. One video can get over 1,000 views. One video will get about 300. Another one will get 800. Then there's an odd few will get 4. Like tonight, today's one got 9. It's hit and miss, and I don't really understand why. It's just weird. It's just supposed to be certain days, certain times where you put them out. I don't know. Algorithms and shit like that. I don't know. I don't understand how the shorts work on YouTube. Barbarian almost. Who wins? What, a real fight? Well, almost. Well, they book almost to win anyway, because they pretty much at this point they use Barbarian sadly as a jobber. He's just jobbed out all the time. I wouldn't stream it if my internet and Streamlabs broke. You need to test out your Streamlabs, don't you? Connor versus Edward versus Dark Knight triple threat. Winner gets my mod. That'd be fun. Edward wears boxing gloves. There'll be Connor with his sweeping brush. Dark Knight, I don't know. Pedal there, I don't know. So you and Nick doing Mania? No, we're not both doing. We're doing the hype stream together, but not Mania together. Was playing darts at work today. Slowly getting better. Hit 2 double sevens. A bull to win a game of 3 darts. This is great. You've got a dartboard at work. What the fuck? You lucky son of a gun. We've lucky to have a TV. I'm going to my mates. Yeah, I know. Nick is actually having a mania party. Shout out to him. James, I'm out. Never. James, I'm out. Then never in the streams. Dave's doing all WWE pay-per-views. Yeah, pretty much. Nick has got. Oh, Rockers have won, by the way. The Rockers have won. Who'd have thought it? That girl, like, proper happy that they've won. The year 2027, Dave hasn't found Salastic. Yeah, I know it's getting bad. Jellyhead, hello. Shout out to you, my friend. Not been a while. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Mod on a pole match. Holy shit. That'd be good, that. So it'd be a mod in a potential mod in each corner, and James has got to pick the one that he wants off the pole. I told them that dartboard is a good idea for morale and team spirit. 65 quid from Argos. You told them that, and then somebody got one in the high, and they went to A&E, and the costs have been phenomenal ever since. Oh, good, thanks, bud. Yeah, Jellyhead, how are you doing? Oh, glad you're well. Are you excited for Mania? We are. That's why we're doing this. We've got all the celebrities backstage. These jokes are terrible. I don't like heights either. I don't like heights. Wait, on this channel. No, the hype stream will be on the Just Real Sports channel. I will do that for that channel. I've got loads of videos on this channel for Mania. I feel like the hype stream needs to be over on that channel, to be quite honest with you. Giving something back, that's what we do. See, I'm getting Mania. Let's do something for the Just Real Sports channel, which is completely fine. Probably looking at Tuesday night for that. So Nick, if you're available Tuesday night, bud, we'll do the stream then. Connor, do you ever listen to anyone says? Alex Trebek, no longer with us. Guest ring announcer. Would even get on the top of a bunk bed as a kid. Gregor John's in the chat. Hello, Gregor. How you doing? Whoa, we've got our second match of the evening. On is Dino Bravo is in the ring. God, Dino Bravo. Wow. This is Texas Tornado, isn't it? I think. Have I got it right? Yes, Texas Tornado. I thought it was. I'm having to use memory bank for this. It's Kerry Von Erich. It's the Texas Tornado. I'm just waiting to see how they spell tornado. I think it's that. Come on, put it on the graphic on the screen. Don't be shit. Connor, from now on, Dave will have all the pay-per-views as I do my friend's house to watch it. I believe that's how you spell tornado, so we'll go with that. As soon as all the graphics not on the screen. Kerry's not even been able to take his robe off. Dino Bravo battering him. Ballyhoo. What's with the match where Texas Tornado won in a few seconds? He always wins in a few seconds, doesn't he? So grabs Dino Bravo, Canadian strongman. He tries to get the claw. It's in the midsection. How, like, I always thought that, you know what, Kerry Von Erich could have been the Ultimate Warrior. Do you know what I mean? If you didn't know better, you just think that he was the Ultimate Warrior just without the face paint on. Kerry Von Erich was ace, yeah. The Von Erichs is truly, really the only major one what made it into WWE. I think Vince pretty much had a vendetta against the others because of them obviously owning territories. Texas Tornado feels like he showed a slowed down Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, that's it. I always had Ultimate Warrior vibes from him. Especially look at his ring attire in this match. And then you see the ring attire of Ultimate Warrior later. It's very, very similar. Long hair, white shorts, tassels on his boots. Ultimate Warrior or what? He's a Wish Ultimate Warrior, isn't he? Is it like you'd be on Wish.com? So you put in Ultimate Warrior, you get Texas Tornado. Awesome. Oh my god, I always remembered Dino Bravo. Look at the little pot belly. It's a little pot belly on him. He's up on the second rope. Gets caught though. He's got caught in the claw. Holds the claw for a bit. So he got the claw. You'll never escape from the claw. It's the claw. Then you've had what were it? Great Kelly would have the double claw. didn't Dino Bravo shot when he get shot when he died? Was he shot? Yeah, something like that. Kerry Von Erich committed suicide, didn't he? Well, that's it. It went over. Nice punch. It's like a spinning punch, and they call it like a hurricane punch. And it knocked him out. Kerry Von Erich wins at his first Wrestlemania. And I do think this is his last one as well. I don't think he went on to Wrestlemania the next year. Every time I hear that, I think of Jim Carrey and Liar Liar. I know, it's the claw. It's the claw. Everybody fears the claw. Wow. Warlord. Second half of the Towers of Pain. Or Powers of Pain. I think it was Powers of Pain. Towers of Pain. James, is UFC is UFC on at the weekend? I believe so. What's this match next? We've got Slick, Doctor Style. And that's the party's over. Love Slick. Not enough Slick in the world. Not enough Slick. Oh, he's the owner of the Phil Nelson. We need a warlord versus Bobby Lashley. Phil Nelson off. Here's Bulldog. We all know he's from Manchester, but for some reason he's from Leeds. It is the day for the British Bulldog. I'm gonna break his Bull Nelson. He's got his dog with him. What time? Yeah, it's on the weekend. Winston, the dog. There's no bull in this British Bulldog. So who is in the ring? And we have got that British Bulldog. Oh, Lord. That is our next British Bulldog. The Warlord. Slick, underrated as a manager. Yeah, people forget about him, and I don't know why. I always loved him. Always one of my favourite managers at the time. Lawrence Koki is also on this weekend. Jesse Jackama, hello. Shout out to you. How is everybody doing? So we've got British Bulldog. He's got Winston. And then Warlord's brought his dog, Slick, out with him. There's the Great Britain flag in the crowd. Good to see. James Impact pay-per-view looking good. British Bulldog, not the best at interviews or promos now because his accent, his Lancashire accent, always used to let him down. I'm surprised that TK hasn't made a Wardlow the grandson of Warlord. I was thinking Wardlow versus Warlord. Future match. Dream match. You are correct. God, don't give TK ideas, James. Just don't. Because he's watching. Connor, of course he does. Dark Knight myth, the man, the myth, the legend. The immovable object knocks out the. What's that though? Look at these two beefy men. Vince's dream is backstage right now in Gorilla, just wanking away at this match. Oh yes, this is good shit. I love this match. Two beefy men. Neither of them became champions. Closest Bulldog ever got was the Intercontinental title. He's held numerous tag team championships. I don't even think Warlord has ever held a belt. I feel like championships passed him by. Could be wrong. If you know that he won a belt in WWE, let me know. Sacrifice is on the same day as SmackDown this Friday. Oops. Oopsie. I can't watch either, so I'm not bothered. Wardlow looks like an extra from Flash Gordon or Flesh Gordon. Oh, it's Gordon's alive. He's one of the Falcons, isn't he? He's one of the bird people. Inform Origin Ajax. Gordon's alive. Warlord, these were the days where bear hugs were all the rage. Don't you really use them much now as just restodes. But in them days, constantly. Put him in a bear hold. Okay. So just wanting a little hug. Because they're probably blown up because they're big beefy men. Bulldog goes for it, gets caught onto the top rope. It wasn't a clothesline, he just picked him up and dragged him on it. Irish Rebel is in the chat. Hello, wild thing. Do, 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 do. You make my heart sing. Hello, the Irish Rebel Toyots. Gone wild. Whoa. Love it, mate. Love it. How you doing, bud? Love your collection of DVDs as well. Very cool. Try not to get your crotch in shot, though. It was very crotch shotty, that first video with DX. You might as well start doing a crotch chop, you know? Suck it. The Multiverse, Impact, and New Japan show is on at 4 a.m. next week. 4 a.m. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll be getting up for work on Thursday next week, that time. Be honest, I'm getting up for work. Fuck that. Dave, I'm doing good. Okay. I'm glad. James, are you staying up? You don't have to stay up. Connor, what planet is Connor on? Are you going to stay up? Go to bed. Go to bed at 9, 10 o'clock. Get up at 4. Job done. You whack for the rest of the day. Job done. Don't need to get up. Don't need to stay up for it. Go to bed and get up for it. Man. Crazy. Crazy. Everybody's just saying hello to each other. Okay. So we've got Resto. He's got him in a neck, a chin lock. Let's call it a chin lock. He's got his knee into his back. Struggling though now. Warlord is struggling. Davey Boy back to his feet. Elbows to the midsection. These two went on a bit of a tear. They were doing all the pay-per-views at this particular time. I think this is like the third or fourth time, one of 4 times they meet each other on pay-per-views. In this year, 1991. What is that for the price of the Impact pay-per-view? £23.99. Fuck that. They can have it. Watch Wrestling, it's free. Let's get it on Watch Wrestling. Fuck paying that. Nick, free on Watch Wrestling, yeah, totally. Was Nick asking the question? Jeez, it's a lot of money when you think about all that. You're paying for Impact, then you pay for, if you were paying for Mania, if you haven't got the subscription. Fuck me, it's dear. And then they're asking for 50 quid in America for AEW pay-per-views. Fuck that, man. Definitely worth VPNs in it. Warlord goes down, goes for the pin, then the pin reversal. I'm not staying up for it, can't afford it. I'll watch it on watch wrestling the day after. Yeah, you do right, mate. I won't watch it live. Fuck that. Fuck that. And for that price, fuck me. Just think wrestling fans are made of money. Now, if you were keen and you were had time and you were like a regular YouTuber and you were just doing every wrestling event possible, then yeah, you'd do that. You'd pay that £23 because you'd get it back in returns anyway, wouldn't you? So you'd pay that for your fan service. Well, I just got the Nelson in. He's not quite locked the fingers though, and that's the key. If he locks the fingers, it's over. Bulldog knows this. Bulldog is certainly powering out. You can see the concentration there on Bulldog. UFC pay-per-views are 80 in the States. Fucking 80 quid for that. Fuck me. You're getting ripped off, fam. You're getting ripped off. Get a VPN. Change it to the UK. Get it 10 times cheaper than, or 100 times cheaper than that. It's only about $14.99 over here. And sometimes it's flipping free. You get it for free if you've got BT Sports. So you're getting ripped off, pal. If I could afford it, I would buy it. But then getting old and to stay up so late. You don't stay up so late. You just get up at 4 o'clock. What's he talking about? Go to bed at 9. Get up at 4. What you staying up for? You go to bed. You'd be right. And Mania Mania's the priority. Like I've said before, Mania is my focus. Football takes a back burner. That next weekend, it's all about Mania. All about Mania. Bulldog's got Warlord up. He's got him in. The running Bulldog. Running Power Slam. 1, 2, 3. Does try and kick out, but it's not enough. Bulldog is your winner. The British Bulldog. So far on this pay-per-view, 3 baby faces won. It's a fun fact. 3 baby faces have won. That were the Rockers, Texas Tornado, and the British Bulldog. Imagine Wardlow versus Go, but don't put thoughts in the chat like that. Tony Khan will see it and he'll sign him. Because he'd think, oh my God. He'll turn into Vince. Oh my God, bucket. Not buying the ROH one either. What is the main event on the ROH one? Got the Nasty Boys. They're mean, they're lean, and they're nasty. Jimmy Hart. I think I made a commentary on at this time that every match has had a manager so far. Everyone has got a valet. Everyone's got a manager. First match, Bobby Heenan. Second match with Jimmy Hart. Third match, Slick. Then we get this match, Jimmy Hart again. Jimmy Hart again. It's pretty much Manager City, in it. All the heels had managers. James, has anything been announced for ROH? I don't even know. Surely Claudio Castagnoli got to be on the card, hasn't he? Is this something to do with Samoa Joe as well? Because of the TV title. Is that ladder match? What ladder match is the... Probably be Claudio versus Eddie Kingston. Is that ladder match Reach for the Stars or something? Ladder match. Is that ROH? Or is that an Impact pay-per-view? What match is that on? Heart Foundation. I used to love these. the foundation? James has tweeted me. Updates: there are no plans to bring Randy Orton for WrestleMania week in Los Angeles. There are plans to bring him. Wow, that's cool then. But nice to see Randy Orton back, wasn't it? Very cool. Even just as a spectator, really. That'd be super cool. Arrowich reach for the Sky Ladder match for the. That's what's going to be on it. Thought I heard something of that effect. That's cool, then, isn't it? I thought you were on about that. So we have got Heart Foundation up next for the Tag Team Championship. That how you spell foundation? Somebody spell foundation for me. Heart Foundation. I think it's that, innit? Go with that. Foundation versus Nasty Boys. There we go. So far, it's Lucha Bros are in it. Is that it? That's Foundation. Have I got it? Ah, did it? I got it right. Working it out, baby. Working it out. I think AJ Styles is coming back. I really have not heard anything from AJ Styles, to be quite honest with you. We now know about Alexa Bliss, so we're expecting her back possibly after Mania now. I'm not expecting her at Mania, if I'm being honest. But probably Raw after Mania she shows up. Challenges Rhea Ripley, I don't know. Could be fun. Or Asuka. I really want to see them too. That's the only match that I'd actually be genuinely interested in. Jim and Anvil. Had about 10 coffees. Yeah, look proper hyper, didn't he? I used to love these guys. These were my favourite tag team. WWF Tag Team Championship on the line. Very, very good. Getting DM like crazy now. What's going on? Another James Chadwick tweet. Alright, insiders. Okay. Not going to confirm anything until I see it from an only reliable source I care to trust. But several reports are saying today that Bray Wyatt hasn't been cleared to return from his illness, which with only 10 days left before WrestleMania doesn't seem likely to be, if true at all. So is it just like not confirmed rumour then? Okay. Is the source Scarborough then? Carl Scarborough, is that the main source, or is it one of the writers at WWE, one of the horror writers what work with Bray? Who's the connection? That's what I'm trying to work out. This was pretty good show. I rented it a long time ago on VHS, a local video. So I had this on VHS. Fun fact, I did have this on VHS. I loved it. It was, like I've said, it's one of my favourites. I have this on, even though obviously this result I didn't like, but that Foundation beating up the Nasty Boys. God, this tag teams back in this day. Nasty Boys, Heart Foundation. Oh my God, we were spoiled. Power and Glory were around about at this time. We had Legion of Doom. Oh, there's so many good teams. Probably just going off a dirt sheet. Yeah, which is fair enough. It's weird, isn't it? Obviously, we'll never know. It's just Days were saying that it's like at least they've not announced that it's not gonna happen. But I feel like while ever you've got Bobby off the TV, mean, yeah, we had the logo on SmackDown. I don't care about that logo thing. I don't. That means fuck all to me. I'm not going to get excited because we saw a sticker, because that's literally what it was, or a sticker on a box. It probably even left there from 2 weeks ago or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm not excited about that. There was nothing on Monday Night Raw to suggest anything, and that's where you would have thought it would have been, because that's where Bobby is. No news is good news. Yeah, fair enough. But I just don't know now, because the match now, if it does happen, it means fuck all, doesn't it? There's nothing to it. It's Bray turns up as a fight. Audi will probably get involved. We'll have some shenanigans, and that'll be it. It's just done and dusted, and then we move on to whatever next storyline they've got for Bray, which none of these storylines seem to mean anything at the moment. LA Knight, I did like that. I like LA Knight, so that worked. Bobby Lashley does not work for me. I don't even know why they're feuding. I don't get it. It's like Bray just went, oh, I'll take face. I don't know, because realistically, Bray wanted Brock, which would have made sense. Because Brock, I don't know if Brock actually said that he didn't want to work with him, or what the reasons why they never were going to work together, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't know. You're only going to get speculation when it comes to that, I'm afraid. So, it's just, yeah, it's another match. What's on Mania card, which I don't care about. Bret Hart is here. Got great future ahead of him. Got high hopes of this Bret Hart kid. So is WWE. Obviously, he's just showing class upon class each and every week. Sure, he's going to be a big deal in this company. Wow, 18-year-old has scored on his first ever start debut for Republic of Ireland, has he? Wow, that's cool. Tyson Fury and Usyk is off too, is it? I did see something. I didn't bother clicking on it, to be honest. It popped up on my phone, something undisputed, and I just didn't click on it. So it's all chaos. Everybody's in the ring. Knobs and sags. One's getting beaten up by Bret Hart in the corner. Does get clobbered from behind. Every time that Anvil gets in, though, he gets pushed back, which doesn't happen enough in wrestling, allowing the heels to get advantages. Clothesline. Knocks Bret Hart out of the ring. Anvil going out to help Bret. Chasing after Jimmy Hart now, but this is only giving the Nasty Boys the advantage they want. Evan Ferguson scored for Ireland. Okay. Do realise that international points don't count for the football game, right? It's only Premier League matches. The FA Cup, obviously Haaland scored an hat-trick. It doesn't count for the Fantasy League game. That's why the points are so low. I will tell you that everybody starts back on zero. The players, I mean, every time, each weekend it goes zero. But the scores are staying, so sadly Retro D-Man on -9. It's got a lot of work to do. Dave, I love the WWF magazine back in the day. I had that. I had the one with the Hulk Hogan one, where he's flexing with the muscles and he's got the weights in his hand. Oh my God. I used to love that. Kayfade as well. It was all written in kayfade, so there were no real stories in it. It just kept Bobby the Brain Heenan's humanoid segment. Fucking read that as a kid and I just couldn't stop laughing. So good, so funny. Dave, Man United's women versus the best West Ham women's is Saturday at 5 p.m. Old Trafford, is it? It's on TV? Is that a game what's televised? Working though, aren't I? No freaking nights. 11. Remember, clocks go forward in the UK, so make the most on Friday. SmackDown is the last of the we go into light saving hours mode like America on Saturday night, so clocks go forward. So, yep, we'll be back to normal time soon. Unfortunately. Damn. Sucks, doesn't it? And we're enjoying this wrestling at 12 o'clock, back to 1 o'clock on Saturday. So, Monday Night Raw will be at 1 o'clock in the morning, sadly. Same with NXT. All next week, Wrestlemania will be back at that time as well. Drinks solve everything. What everyone looking forward to on Mania weekend? The wrestling. That night, wait, it's the same one. Irish Rebels in the chat. Hitman is in trouble. The Nasty Boys are certainly working their double teaming efforts. Standard Deliver, Raw, SmackDown, WrestleMania, Connor. All of it. Leeds, just say all of it, mate. You just save yourself from aggro. All of it. Saturday and Sunday, Connor. Stand and deliver. Oi, oi, oi. God, I've got a busy day in real life next week. Busy. Got videos to start for Sunday. Interview tomorrow with Jesse Jackhammer. Make sure that you're all there and available for that. Then probably loads of videos. Fucking loads. If we all refuse to change the clocks, then it will always be here at midnight. Then we'd always be late for work and all of that stuff. Got -4 points for the Fantasy Football League, Dave. I know. At least you're not a -9, 7, and 6. Apparently, Triple H has got some big surprises for Raw after Mania. Wonder who it could be. Switch Blade, maybe FTR. We could speculate, can't we? But we don't know. That night, yeah, didn't even realise it was the same guy. He has a lot of talent. But define big. Might book off Tuesday after Raw as well. So booking Monday off. I'm going to miss Monday Night Raw, I'm not going to lie. That's the sad bit about it, but not a lot I can do about it, to be honest. Dave is debuting on Raw after Mania. That's why I'm not streaming. The megaphone has been put in, he's missed, he's hit his partner in the face. Knobs is down. Or is that Sags? I don't know which one it is. I'm watching Walter versus Will Ospreay. Good for you, Connor. Well done. It's a double team. Anvil takes out both the Nasty Boys. That hot tag giving the Art Foundation the advantage. Can they retain? Is the question. Anvil goes for the pin. Nice scoop. Takes him down. I know you don't like FIFA Ultimate Team, Dave, but I'm buzzing. I have Gary Lineker, John Barnes. Will not spend on extra penny in the game. And I have still not paid an extra penny in the game. It's just wait. It's not like I don't like it. I like the idea of Ultimate Team, right? What I can't stand is that you can't have the players. You've got to have fitness cards. You've got to do this and that and the other. Boring. Oh, I can't play that player because he's got no fitness card. Fuck that. I want to play that player. And you do these pack things, and you're opening these packs up, and that's about probably the only exciting thing. So they've used the helmet. 1, 2, 3. Jimmy Hart held on to Bret Hart, so he couldn't get into the ring. The Nasty Boys are your new WWF Tag Team Champions of the World. Don't you miss Howard Finkel doing that? Oh, just miss it now. It's not the same. Tag team wrestling was the best back then. It was pure tag team wrestling. FTR is still doing that pretty much to today's standard. Just that WWE have lost their way a little bit. Half an hour to go for the next United bios need to be made. Bids. Okay. Is Ratcliffe still involved in it then? Very cool. Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Slickster. We were blessed. Oh, we've got a good match next. And you know what? This is the one match on this card, I do believe, where there's literally no manager. It's Jake the Snake v. Rick the Model. Blindfold match. The story for this was fantastic. So we've got Jake the Snake versus Rick the Model. God, wrestling in the 90s. Gorilla Monsoon. Alright, okay. They stopped with the fitness cards, Dave. Just have the contract and injury cards now. Now stuff is rare. He's thinking he can go head to head with the Qatar. Yeah, he is, but he thinks he can go head to head. He's not going to be able to afford that kind of money. So Jake tries to attack Rick the Model and realizes that he's got Tito Santana, but them two were just very, very similar though. Tito Santana. The Matador. Oh, this guy's promos. Jake Roberts' promos. Fuck me. Best in the game. We always do it better in the dark. Rick the Model. The Model Rick Martel. Underrated, very underrated wrestler, Rick the Model Martel. Very underrated. You think Bloodline storyline is the best storyline ever? Do I think it's the best storyline ever? Not in wrestling in general. It is now. I think there's been better storylines if you look at like some of the history of wrestling. Freebirds, Von Erichs. I think if you look down the territories, there's been bigger, better stories, I guess. But modern day wrestling, yeah, probably. Today, Glazer family said that they don't care who buys United as long as they get the right money. Then they would. Won't care about fan backlash if they decide to stay. The build up is the fight. The build up to this fight was. I love the storyline for this. Blindfold match. You couldn't get a more gimmicky match in wrestling where they could clearly see what the fuck they was doing. There's nothing blindfold at all in this match. It's just a lot of kid. Look at the mask there. He actually gives it away. You can see little eye holes there. When I say it's for breathing, they could clearly see what they're doing all the time. It's a mockery. But I do like the crowd participant in this. Has been done recently in the last 10, 15 years, I think. Can't remember the last match I saw with a blindfold, but Might go and get some cheese and crackers soon. Waiting for a pee break. Might nip for a quick pee after this match. Both go in opposite directions. The fans are helping Jake out. Nobody's helping Rick. Jake moving in the right direction, but as he gets there, Rick Martel moves out of the way. Pure pantomime, this match. Pure pantomime. He's behind you. Danny Davis is the referee. Wrestlemania 3, he was a wrestler. He's found him on the floor, but he can't quite grab hold of Rick. Then he falls over, comedy error. Tries to go for the pin, kicks out. Loomis versus Grimes blindfold match. Was it? I can't, like I say, I can't. If that was it, then fair enough. You just reminded me I have a cheesecake. Finger test again, hot warmer, crowd helping him out. Martel's thinking it's for him. Big crowd reaction as he points in the right direction. Martel doesn't know what's going off, but as Jake moves closer to the corner he was stood in, Martel moving away. They're going to clash again in the middle of the ring. They touch bums. Jake goes to attack him. They both go in the opposite direction. Rick Martel runs straight into the ring ropes. Dave, would you do a Nightmare watch along? A Nightmare watch along? What do you mean? I've done all the Nightmare on Elm Street films. What do you mean a Nightmare watch along? I've done them all. They're all done. They're all on the Dave in Real Life channel. So I'm not doing them again. It depends on what you meant. Do you drink Monster? I have drunk Monster before, yes. The green one. Triple H and D'Lo Brown had a blindfold match. Cool. Yeah, I know it happened. It's happened since this. I don't think it's a frequent match. Nice power slam by Rick Martel. Goes for an elbow drop but misses. Cena was blindfolded in a match against Davari. There we go. We've got some facts coming into the stream now, which is always cool. TV game show on ITV in the 90s. Oh, that Nightmare. Okay. How do you watch it? Where do you watch it? I know it was on Challenge TV for a short time, but is it on YouTube? Where can you find it to do a watch along? Oh, I used to love it. Dun, 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 dun. We can comment how stupid the kids were because they're adults now, so it's totally acceptable. We could do a fun house watch along. Fun house. Why don't we do a kids' TV show watch along? There's loads of kids' TV shows from when we were kids. And surely we can find episodes on YouTube. That could be fun. That could be a hell of a lot of fun. We could do that. So definitely do that. Might get some Monster for next weekend. Oh, energy drinks. I'm totally on the Tyson Fury energy drinks next weekend. Why don't they get the managers and get them to give them directions in their hairpiece? Because they don't. Neither of these two had managers, strangely enough. They never had a manager. Obviously, Jake, babyface. Rick Martel's never had a manager. Did you see the Netflix tweet about the Power Rangers? Yes. They're keeping it old school as well. Very retro. Rita. Isn't she? the main bad woman. Ragged Dolls watch along. Do you remember the song Dark Knight? The ragged dolls, dolls like you and me. Adam from Cultaholic does TV shows. Okay, well we can still do TV shows. I don't care if Adam Afiti Atiti Rick the model was a good wrestler. He is. He's fantastic actually. Very underrated. He's gonna put his hand on Jake Snake. Oh, he's got an hand full of python. It scares him. Puts him in the path of Jake, though. Jake nearly grabs him. He's grabbing hold of his leg, god damn it. What the fuck is Ragged Dolls? Do you not remember Ragged Dolls? Oh, you're a bit too old for Ragged Dolls, aren't you? It's Dolls. It was a cartoon series back in the 80s, I think. And it was about these rejected dolls. There was back to front. Oh, it was very, very good. You need to check it out on YouTube. The ragged dolls, the dolls like you and me. Do. Super Ted. That night, going back old school 90s Rangers. Shaqeen 23, hello, shout out to you. I feel like they make a new Power Rangers movie now. Has passed away. He was trying for years to get it back up. No, they was making it while in between, like it was happening while he was going through the death and stuff. There's also been another death in Power Rangers as well. I think it was what is it? Trini died as well. Power Rangers was the last film I saw at the local cinema before it shut down. My little cousin and Gran, God knows what she thought. Go Power Rangers, do. I thought James might remember Raggy Dolls, but you are younger, to be fair. JDF was meant to be in it. Yes, he was meant to be in it, but I think his death happened while they was in post production. So yeah, it just never came to be. To be honest, I wasn't born until 1987. I was born in 1978. Yeah, you missed it. I'm confused. You're always confused. Oh, this is a question for Dark Knight. Let's see how old you are. Do you remember Johnny Briggs? Or is it just me? Am I the only old one in here? Do you remember Johnny Briggs? Or do you remember the ITV show Waff? Come on. Show your age. Show your age. Jake wins. He does get the DTT. He does get the pin. Blindfold. This feud ends. Jake Roberts wins it. They do move on to a different storyline, these two going forward. It's all good stuff. How did the Ragged Dolls run? How did the Ragged Dolls run to 1994? Did they? Right, I am going to... Oh, God, we've still got that graphic. I'm going to quickly nip for a pee. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Probably ready for the next match. Ooh. Super fly. Jimmy Snuka on the way to the ring. Was in the ring. Loved the music back in the day. Lots of controversy with Jimmy Snuka. Snuka versus Undertaker. The streak starts here, guys. Hello, Wes. How you doing, Wes? Oh, you're well. Rent a Ghost. Yes, I do remember Rent a Ghost. Rent a Ghost. It wasn't even the biggest python. Is right with Hulk. He has 24-inch pythons. Postman Pat. Come on. Everybody remembers Postman Pat. So anyway, what is it? Special delivery service Pat now. James is just nipped off, same as me. On his way to the ring is The Undertaker. A lot of kids just did not know how to take this character. He debuted the year before, 1990, at Survivor Series. This is his third pay-per-view outing. Royal Rumble being the second one. But it's his first WrestleMania he is with Paul Bearer. Oh, my Undertaker. Kids looked proper scared. Jimmy Snuka, though. I think this is the first time Jimmy Snuka actually wore shoes as well. Because they were always barefooted before. But it's a super fly versus The Undertaker. The start of the streak. This is where it begins. Wonder if they ever thought it was going to go as long as it did. This Undertaker looks like a flash in the pan. Yeah, I always felt that it was never had any longevity. It was never going to stick around for too long, but fucking God knows. What were we thinking? Mark Calloway, Mark Callis from NWA, in this god-awful gimmick. It was god-awful, though, wasn't it? Can't wait for WrestleMania 69. No! But ringside seats for me and Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. William Ency, Ballyhoo to you, my friend. Oh, I so want to do a hot seat with you. That is a future episode. People will absolutely love that. If you're available to do an interview, that is, I'm getting you on the hot seat. The hot seat is the interview thing. What I've been doing on the channel. Paul was always the bearer of bad news. He was the original bad news Barrett, wasn't he? I'm afraid I've got some bad news for ya. Undertaker rake in the face of Jimmy Snuka. Snuka had a bloody great physique for his age. I just used to love his music. Super fly. Him and Jake's were always my favourites. James needed to go on the hot seat. Yeah, but his seat will be hot. Definitely. Oh, what you mean? James needs to go on the hot seat. Yeah, he does. I thought you meant like he went to the bog. I wished he would, but he won't. Unfortunately, I'd have to pay him. I just wished he would. I wished he would. Because I'd think it'd be gold. I think a lot of people would tune in for that interview. Mainly just to see what he looks like, really. I mean, I know what James looks like, so I would not be surprised. I know what he looks like. Fun fact, I know what Austin looks like. So it'd be very much fun for me. Don't ask me why, but The Undertaker looks like a fake version of himself at this point. Looking back, it's the fake Taker, isn't it? It's the Undertaker. It's weird to look back in it. Ballyhoo Dave, my single is weak, but I am here. William Mency, you're a legend, mate. Absolute legend. Glad to see you, my friend. Angel does send the love. She loves the fact that you and what is it, your niece, love her videos. She does. She does. She loves it. She loves that people are watching the videos on my channel. I think she's been filming today. I'm not 100% sure, but on her channel. I even checked the channel for a while, so I don't even know what she's been doing. Oh, Jimmy Snooker's up. It's for the tombstone. Boom, down it goes. It's all over. We get a big, nice look at his crotch. Thanks, WWE. 1, 2, 3, Undertaker wins, and we get Snooker's crotch. Thanks. Yeah, when you look back now and you just think that's a dodgy camera angle. Thanks, WWE. Thanks for sharing the crotch shot. Moldy Spoon, hello. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that we're on a Wednesday night. There's no footy. We got the Warrior. The retirement match is next. My favourite match. Warrior Savage. This is my mania. My mania moment. Then we had this in January. What cost the Ultimate Warrior the championship? What do you say, Warrior? And he spits to the ground. Ow! Then he gets attacked by the scepter. Build to this was fantastic. This match was brilliant. I don't blame James. Not everyone wants to be the centre of attention. Some people just will walk past the weather reporter to get on TV. Oh no, absolutely no disrespect that he doesn't want to do it. That I'm totally for that people if don't want to do it, that's totally fine. There's no pressure. I just wished he would. That's all. I mean, it's like asking you, well, hey, Dark Knight, would you come on? No, don't want to be a star. Okay. It's totally fine. But if people want to go do it, totally fine. Leeds, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Have a great rest of your evening, buddy. Let's say thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated, as always. So that's what's led us here. Ultimate Warrior Macho King retirement match. Who is getting retired tonight? Bobby looks confused. He's seen something. Looking off into the distance. And he's pointing out. Yeah, we get pointed out in the crowd. I mean, he's got great eyesight, but there's Miss Elizabeth in the crowd. Camera pointed it out pretty quickly. Wonder why she's here. Oh my God. Out comes the Macho King with sensational Queen Sherry. He's been brought out on his chariot, his chair, with all the jobbers. Do we know any of these jobbers? There's a... Doesn't that look like a fat Mr. Perfect in the middle? It's a fat Mr. Perfect. It's like you come in the middle. He looks like Kurt Edding, doesn't he? The Genesis of McGillicuddy. So Miss Elizabeth hidden behind some kids. as the Macho King. I love this outfit from Macho King now. It's so iconic. This match, come on. It's my favourite match. Literally, just the storytelling in this is brilliant. Macho King, sensational Queen Sherry, looking sensational. Absolutely brilliant. Macho King there, wearing a white and blue. Well, like you say blue, is it purple? Probably go with purple. William Menzies says, lol, she wants me to do a video with her and me so that we can say hi to Angel. Oh, bless. She tells her friends at school she knows a real life princess. Oh, she is trying to make her English accent now. Oh, bless. Oh, please do it. I'll show Angel. I will definitely show that to Angel. She would absolutely get kicks for days out of that. She really needs it right now as well. She really does. The little my girl just has so much problems at the minute. It's unreal. I don't really want to disclose anything online, but stuff what's going off behind the scenes it's heartbreaking sometimes, pal. And she puts a massive brave face on it all the time, and man, love her to bits. Here comes the Ultimate Warrior. He's not running down to the ring. We can see a wrestler just the wrestlers behind the curtain there. I love Miss Elizabeth. She looks like a classy lady. You would meet mummy. Meet on a date. All right, okay, in a pub in the 80s. Oh yeah, man, she's class. She's gorgeous actually. SummerSlam '88 where she gets we see a bump in them red pant things, which were like a leotard, I believe. Very sexy lady. Ultimate Warrior asking the gods, does he stay or does he go? Classic Warrior. He's got one knee pad, Ultimate Warrior. The other knee pad has got Macho King. Iconic ring attire. Sorry to hear that, Dave. But I'm just glad you have each other. Yeah, it's just stuff going off, mate. It's got a lot of stuff to sort out tomorrow with it as well. So it's annoying more than anything else because she could do without it. We could all do without it. So yeah, I don't want to disclose too much information. So thank you for your kind words anyway, guys. Much appreciated as always. Sari wearing, well, what the flip? It looks like she's wearing a chandelier. Sensational Queen Sherry's sporting a chandelier. That's the only thing. That's the only way I can describe her outfit. It's a chandelier, isn't it? Wow. Texas Tornado, second fighter of the night. What a soldier. Yep. Means much. He's got a title on his butt. So Macho King was going to get an advantage over the Warrior, but the chandelier has now left the ring. Macho King is supporting a Christmas tree bauble ring attire. Ultimate Warrior. Reminds me of Sheamus, really. Ultimate Warrior. How Sheamus is today. Obviously with less energy. Macho King. Hybrid of Rick Boogs, maybe. Very Macho King-esque. Well, Rick Boogs is acting a little bit like Warrior, isn't he? With the tassels and stuff. Warrior tests the strength, throws Macho King down. Savage is not messing around now. Top is off. Used to love Macho King, to be honest. Great wrestler. Rake of the eyes. In on the back. Ooh, yeah, Warrior. Elizabeth. It's not to be the first time Macho King leaves the ring. Gets back in, attack. Sensational Sherry distracting the Warrior. Who is winning? Who is watching the event? Just me. Just me, you, and James. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't care. People, we know that Connor's watching other wrestling shows because wrestling didn't exist past the year of his birth. There's no wrestling before I was born. Oof. It never happened. Goldberg is all elite, says Shaquem. Fucking hell, don't tell that to anybody. Don't be spreading them nasty rumours. Internet will crash. Qatar second bid is to believe to be 5.5 billion. That's pretty much close. Isn't it 6 billion that the Glaciers wanted? That's not far off, is it, really? That night sounds about right. I'm good, Wes. Wes! In the chat. High times with Wes. Oh, Macho King is caught in the ropes. He's in a hangman position. Warrior's taking advantage. The referee's helping out Savage, though. Savage getting thrown into the ropes. Nice shot to the midsection by the Warrior. Warrior grabs Macho King. Kick though from Macho King into the chest of the Warrior. I'm watching old ROH. Watch Kevin Steen and El Generico matches then. That's what you should be watching, Connor. Stop watching Will Ospreay and getting an hard on. Put on El Generico and Kevin Steen. That's the matches you should be watching. Stop watching flipping idiot pants. Get some proper wrestling watched. Last Man Standing. Particularly a good one. There's a ladder match in there what's really good as well. High Times with Wes. It's going to be my name for the interview. The hot seat, High Times Wes. Owens versus Sammy is awesome. Yeah, El Generico. Not Sammy. It's El Generico. Don't know if Sammy and El Generico are not the same person. Don't know what you're talking about. Chair gets thrown in. It's only used to distract the referee so that Savage could get some kind of advantage. But the Warriors thwart that challenge and is hitting the Macho King. Macho King strolling in the ring. Down he goes again in the middle of the squared circle. Warrior hard hitting shots. Business. Hello. Hi, Dave, buddy. How are you? Remember me, your friend from college days? Tell me about yourself. What job are you doing now? Do I remember you from college days? Business. Tell me your name and I'll remember your name. If you're from my college days, bud. I don't know who you are with the name Business. Tell me who you are. What's your real name? And I'll probably know it. Because I remember everybody I know at college. I don't know anybody called Business, though. It's a little lie. I'm not disclosing what I do until I know who you are. I do YouTube, that's it. College days. Which college? There's a fact. Just name the college. Which one? See if you're close. Sounds a bit random to me. Oh God, Sherry's ass is on display. The chandelier is broken. What was you doing in college? Ask business. He knows. He claims to know me. So business. What did I do at college? Hey Dave. It's made fun of at school. Punches her mum because she went through abuse with her dad. She as taller than every kid in school her age. She can't hit her dad. It's her mum. She's made fun at school. She punches her mum because what she went through. All right, okay, that's bad shit, mate. Bad shit. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Yeah, I'm not disclosing shit. I don't know who you are. I don't know a business. It's right. Also, watching her mum abuse drugs, and she's 8 and 5. At 5, would make her own food. Made her own food. Big business might be IRS. So business. What did he do? Who are you? Who are you? Nobody beats his or her mother. Okay, business. Talking through. I don't know who business is. I really want to know who business is now. I'm confused. Sherry's up on the ring apron again, looking to help Macho King out as much as she can. He spits at the Warrior. It's disgusting. How vile is that? But it's all it is the distraction. Sherry's now up on ring apron, distracting the Warrior. Gets caught though, the Savage. James, he is a stalker. Let me rephrase that. Who the fuck are you? Warrior going off the ropes. He's just running backwards and forwards at the minute. Misses. And gets his head smacked into the canvas for his trouble. That looked terrible, got to admit. Near fall though for Savage. Warrior gets up. Hey buddy, how are you? And what about your family? Tell me, buddy. I'm not telling you jack crap. I don't know who you are. There's a clue in your name. None of your business. I don't know who you are, so I'm not telling you anything about me until I know who you are. Let's play, buddy. Let's plan a reunion of our college friends. Until I know who you are, there's no planning of anything, buddy. I don't know who you are. I know who all my college friends are. Just don't know who you are. You don't feel like a cold caller calling me. Had an accident last week when I had a week in bed. Gonna need a name business. Show business, that's what he is. It's called show business. I don't know who you are. It's, nothing you're saying is going to ring any bells to me. Tell me what I did at college. That might help you. Because you're not getting an answer out of me until you do. Both down, Sherry's trying to help Macho King back to his feet. Business is just now. Business has got you. He got used now, so no reunion. Lol. Sherry showing off a butt to the audience again. Say only full fans in the house. It's Roy Slater. Sherry. So small package by the Warrior. There's a free count here, but Sherry's distraction has cost it. Doesn't get it, even though the face paint of Warrior is now off. Bro, we were always had a fight. About who is better, Liverpool or United? That could mean anybody. A fight about Liverpool and Man United with lots of people. that, that doesn't help. What did I do at college? You know. You clearly know. So you can tell me, can't you? What did we do at college? Why are you being elusive? You don't need to be elusive. None of my mates were elusive. Gonna ban this twat in a minute if you don't actually reveal themselves. It's a weird one. It's like 12 questions, isn't it? 20 questions. Warriors finally gets his hands on sensational Sherry, but then Savage gets a handful of trunks. It's super complicated. My sister, her mother, loses it, blames her for dad being out of the picture. Dad is incarcerated. Lol. James, I'll time him out in a minute. Wow, authorities in the chat. Love it. Well, we've got mods. No, I mean, if you can tell me what course I did at college, then I'd be impressed. I'd be like, yes, I know this person. But until you do, I don't know who you are. Because I'm not disclosing what I did at college. Which college? Where? Did you watch Ireland and Latvia? Did you watch the Ireland and Latvia match? No. We did hear about a goal being scored by Evans Ferguson, youngest ever Ireland goal scorer. We heard about that. We didn't watch it though, unfortunately. It's not televised in the UK. Well, at least I didn't think it was, unless it's on one of them uh, channels, which nobody ever watches unless you're actually Irish. Say who you are or fuck off, said James is calling authority here. Dave, I reckon you either tried trade or something on the media studies side. Didn't mean that beat. B as in punches. Lol. It's only 8. She's only 8. Warrior is stuck. Savage with elbows is up. He's not sticking with one. Sounds very suspicious. Yeah, it does. It's going up again. It's probably somebody I know who's just fucking around, but I just don't know who they are. Stop fucking around. He doesn't. Warrior kicks out. How many elbows is it going to take? Savage is confused. He's asking the referee. This is Dave Ebner as well. It's not Hurl Ebner, it's Dave Ebner, his twin. And the network has gone down. No network detected. Come on. What the fuck? Just had network difficulty for some reason. Middlemania. What's going on? The internet went down for a second. Stream's alright, isn't it? Okay, what is going on? Sorry, no content. What are you on about? Right. We've got an issue. My network has just said it's locked. Why is my network locked? What is going on? Why is my network just locked up? Oh dear. Got a technical issue. I don't know what's gone off. Yeah. It looks like my end network just said that it's locked for some reason. and I don't know why. Hopefully we can get it sorted out. Days was from Manchester. If Wrestling Days was from Manchester, you would know his age. All his girlfriends and fights would have been growing up. Stream's okay. Yeah, it's just that it's just locked me out for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully, we can get some answers. Just said content were locked. Very strange. I bet Days had chicks growing up. What? It was on a farm. Well, we're back. A lot of fuss and bother. It's back. So we've gone back to the moment where his elbows had failed. So we're probably a little bit behind now. Yeah. People say warrior fights were always fast, but this is long ass fight. Yeah, it's because it's a classic. I love this fight. Just great storytelling. Yeah, Days fucked a lot of chickens. That's all rumours. But I heard there was a lot of foul play. I am watching Bailey versus Flair versus Becky NXT. Still, if you haven't watched Brooklyn, watch Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn Brawler, obviously, but the pay-per-view NXT Brooklyn. Watch that. That is, or watch Respect. Bad Dumb Tish. Bad Dumb Tish. James, he uses handcuffs. Lol. Warrior has got Savage up, drops him to the floor. Hate this bit because he just lands on his back. What is the point? Because he has to move him over to pin him. 1, 2, kick out. Wes Days had women, not chicks. He wanted experience. Dated a Polish bird, didn't he? You saw the videos where he went to Poland. His girlfriend was Polish. She's actually stars in one of his videos. One of the early ones, like a vlog one where he goes to, I think it's Brighton or something like that, to watch an NXT event. And she's actually sat outside him and you can clearly see who she is. Fun facts. Days with ankles with a whip. God, why are you getting all kinky on Days for? What the chuff is this about? He's going live soon as well. At 11. He's doing Wep on his own. Predictions video. Predictions live stream. Because he stuffed up yesterday. Why doesn't Warrior ever have face paint on? I have missed. Why has he not got face paint on? It all came off. It faded off his face, didn't it, during the match? It wasn't really strong enough, so it just kept flaked off his face. And I think it was just like, I think they planned it that way as well, because it was like him asking about his future. Does he stay or does he go? And his face paint is like a eulogy of his character. It's faded away. Does he stay? His face paint's faded. Blah blah blah. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, made a chicken, but no, wasn't beefed chicken or two when one was looking. Spit roasted. Is it live? Yes, Wep is live. As far as I'm aware, I think he's doing a live stream tonight. Before AW. So Seri is helping him out. He's on the barricade. And he's going up. Is the Macho King. must have sweet, sweet sweat off. This is an awesome fight. I hope we get one like this at Mania. Dave knows, says Wes. So yeah, Randy Savage down. This is a fantastic match. This is why I love this match. The storytelling in this match is amazing. Just on point. You've got Warrior asking, is it time to go? And then he's like, answered the question. It's like, no, I'm staying. Dave, you forgot to compare all the wrestlers to modern day ones. I haven't. I did that for this one. Savage, Warrior reminds me of Sheamus. Actually, I'm going to be controversial with Savage. Elias reminds me of Savage. It just does. Just his the way he was presented. He could be a Savage ripoff, or we could have Black Machismo. Ooh yeah. Apologies. Odds on days sleeping in again tonight. Nah, he'd be right. Now he were awake earlier with tweeting out, wasn't he? So I can't imagine him sleeping in again. And there's a picture of him next to Big Ben, so surely to God he could hear that. Plus 120. Elias v Seth. You think Seth is Warrior? Really? Vic Boots is doing a good Warrior impression at the minute. So Miss Elizabeth looking worried. Anybody noticed that there is an actual rich future president in the front row watching this pay-per-view, and it's Donald Trump. He's just sat there, because this is in the Trump Plaza, I believe. I think it is. Because he's just there, little Donald Trump there. There's a group of people in suits. One of them is Donald Trump. Amazing. Oh, Warrior wins. Sherry has lost a meal ticket. Warrior staying in the WWF. To be honest, I'd class Seth more Macho Man. Yeah. Probably. I wouldn't have thought he was Warrior. As Macho Man, Candy Savage. I have to admit, my pet peeve is when us Brits say party and parlay and use USA odds. It's accumulators and 4-1. Yeah. No, Seth is Macho Man and Logan as a Doink the Clown James. That's not very nice to Doink the Clown, is it really? It's a bit bad. Doink the Clown's a legend. Warrior was Elias with the physique. Yeah, I probably agree with that. Boogs comes up to mind as well. Oh, I've got a snotty nose tonight. Sherry throws Dave Ebner out of the ring. The chandelier is kicking off at Savage. Donald Trump watching. In fact, she's taking half of the chandelier off. She's pissed. You know she's pissed because she's threw half her clothes off. I say parlay. I am playing as a parlay sheet, but then it comes to I say odds. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Nah, he's Elrod. Elrod. She's kicking him in the midsection. She's turned heel. Literally, well, she threw her heels off, if that's what I mean. But yeah, she's turning on Macho. How long is it going to take for Miss Elizabeth to see this beat down? Not long. She's jumping over the barricade. Miss Elizabeth coming in. She nearly gets taken out by the cameraman. She's grabbed sensational Queen Sherry. She's thrown her through the middle rope. And she's trying to console Randy, who's kicking out. He doesn't know. He's delirious. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know it's not sensational Queen Sherry. He still thinks it's her. The Kingdom of Madness is gone crazy. Wait, James' favourite tag team's the Bouncers. I am going to tell my kids this was Daphne and Des from Neighbours. He's like, looking, did you attack me? Ooh, yeah. Sherry's saying it was Miss Elizabeth. Crowd are not having it. Miss Elizabeth is trying to convince Savage it was not her, that it was sensational Queen Sherry what was beating him up. What was the point in the Blue Meanie? What, the cartoon from the Beatles? Very much a big point, thank you very much. Just tweeted you something. You tweeted me something. We've got some breaking news. WWE. Oh, it's flipping that idiot. Why am I getting breaking news from Sean View? It's a fucking knobhead. All right, here we go. Man United safe Shaheef Yasmin and Sir Jim Ratcliffe bids are in. Remains fully engaged and confident in his bid. There we go. Man United things are changing rapidly. Newcastle will soon be losing their status as the richest club in the Premier League. Move over. You've just been taken over. Miss Elizabeth and Macho King celebrating. They're hugging it out. It's just like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, innit? From SmackDown. He's hoisted it up on her shoulders as a little kid in glasses. He's crying. I'm crying. Best moment ever. Macho King is no longer the king. He's Macho Man. Macho Man. He's got the woman. And who's to think? How long will it take for them to get remarried? SummerSlam. Marriage made in heaven. Ultimate Warrior will go into tag team with Hulk Hogan in the match made in hell. And then lose his job because he demands way too much money. In a powerful way, not like people crying. I'm crying in a crowd for it's amazing. Man United, the oil money. You can't talk, can you, Connor? No, Sammy should have recreated his money. KO and Sammy should have recreated this moment on SmackDown. You can imagine Kevin Owens hoisting up Sami Zayn on his shoulder. That would have been great, wouldn't it? Then he points to the sky. I would have loved that. That would have been class. What a callback. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I always remember the episode. Was it a Monday Night Raw or something like that where Savage goes, will you marry me? Fuck me, class. Love this. This is why it's my favourite. This is why I love this pay-per-view. This is the match I always adhere to. This is the best WrestleMania match for me. I know the Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart. I get that. I get there's been loads of really classic 5-star matches and stuff like that. But for pure storytelling, this is it. You've got an emotional finale to it. Who'd have thought you were going to be cheering Macho Man at the end of that match after his reception at the beginning of the match? Do you know what I mean? But this is just perfect. This is storybook. And this show should have done that on SmackDown. So Kevin Owens hoisting up Sami Zayn on his shoulder would have been amazing. Yeah, tell my kids that Liv Morgan was Velma from Scooby Doo. Oh no, John C. I've told my kids that the kid from original gangster from what was it? Offspring was John Cena. Original gangster. Oh, you know what? I do genuinely miss the old theme of WrestleMania. God, I love that. I wish they'd kept that instead of changing it up every year. Just kept the fucking original music for WrestleMania. It would have been fucking perfect. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys feel? Should have just kept the original music. Bobby Eden not looking too happy at the Hulkster's mention. Do, 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 do. Got Bobby the Brain Eden. God, so miss this guy. Hey, Undertaker measuring me up with a tape. Hey, we're measuring up with a tape measure. I'd have some money in the skirt. We just filming backstage. Superstars and stripes forever. Here's the Undertaker. Rest in peace. Oh yes, my Undertaker. Oh, is this what you're on about, LA Dark Knight? Yeah, you were before me. You've got the tape measure out before. Wouldn't tackle him. Oh, we know it's his dead parents' ashes, don't we? Connor says, What's the point of fatal four-way tag? Well, they should have had pieces from each team start. What? Well, some do. They do a Texas tornado match, don't they? What is it? Texas a tornado tag team matches where they have all four members in the ring first. Well, they do. They should do that, and a lot of them do that. It was behind you. I was behind you before as well. Yeah, I had that delayed, didn't I? Yeah, that music got you pumped for WrestleMania. It did. It's just good. It's iconic. Should bring it back. Or it should have never left. It should have never left. Because that nostalgia from being a kid. Imagine it now. You're going in WrestleMania 39 and you hear dun 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 dun. Man, chills instantaneously, wouldn't it? Got Crush and Axe Demolition. Here is Axe. Here is Smash. Demolition. Demolition. Can't effing wait. We've got Kenru and Katui. Japanese stars, Kenru and Katui. They don't speak a word of bloody English. It's a great promo. They actually win this match as well, don't they? even know the word Toyota. Wow. Saying stupid American. It was one of the best manias. Cut out and Ken Drew. Alex Quebec is back. He's got Jake and the Snake, Damien. Watches your show all the time. So we just at the interview segment, obviously they're just trying to tame down the crowd after that epic retirement match. So yeah, they're just getting the wrestlers to do a bit of work backstage. Nia Jax might go to AEW. I can imagine that. Imagine that. I would love it though. 'Cause they wouldn't use her on TV, would they? Then it won't match on flipping Dynamite, so you won't see any of her. She'd just be on dark all the time. I'm going to need some help now because I don't know how to spell demolition. Demolition, I think. We'll go with that. And these guys' name, I have no idea how you spell. What's his face? I think it's that. Kenru. Kenru and Gadao. Give us the names. I think that's how you spell the names. I have no idea. Kitao. There it is on his back. There we go. Kenru and Kitao. There. That's my way of spelling their names. Here comes Smash. Here comes that. Where comes X? Here comes Smash. It's gone demolition. They were also over for the Royal Rumble. These two. Crush goes on to be Kona Crush. Brah. Shaka brah. Mr. Fuji obviously helping out the demolition. Demolition definitely were a rip off of the Road Warriors. What is an Jax? What is an Jax? Been asking that question for a long time. What is an Jax? Still haven't got the answer for it. Talk about Raw after Mania. What surprises do you want? Uh, Bailey to be champion. That would be a surprise. So Kenru, I think this is Kenru. I have no idea who these guys are, to be honest. Kangaroo gets slammed by Crush. Oh, that's Katawa, isn't it? So it's Katawa what's getting destroyed by Demolition at the minute. Guessing Rumble was a one-off appearance for Nia. Yeah, she sucked. That's why. I'm so glad it was a one-off because fuck me, they couldn't invite her back, right? Because she sucks. Sorry to say it, but she's just terrible. Absolutely, she's a disgrace. Disgrace. So, Kate, Kato's getting beaten up at the minute by Demolition. Demolition showing some domination. He can smash. He can smash. Nah, James, they say just you would be interested in AEW. Anybody what hasn't seen that SummerSlam logo, there it is. What do you think? What's your thoughts on that SummerSlam logo? What's your thoughts on it? Triple T's got a video out. So yeah, what's your thoughts on that logo? Let me know what you feel. AEW don't need any more botches. AEW is a botch. If Nia Jax goes to AEW, her theme is going to start with My Hole. My hole, my hole, my hole, my hole, my hole. My hole. Honestly, I like it as something. It's something different. Not sure it needs the fire on the on the name though. You see the little fire things on the S. It's just don't think that's needed. I think it looks a bit tacky. Reminds me a bit of Great Balls of Fire. Smash is being knocked off. Crush, sorry. It's left old Smash to face both of these two. Do a nice lot of double teaming here. Come on, referee. Sort it out, kid. Edward Brown, hello. Shout to you. Well, we're already seeing the logo, Dave, for crying out loud. Well, nobody fucking asked you. Go fuck yourself, prick. Yeah, we've already seen your face. We're still confused. I was asking genuinely because I've not seen anybody's opinion on it. So, stupid face. Wait, has Ronda got a match? She's going to be in the Fatal 4-Way tag team match. They're doing a female version of it. Dave, you should become a wrestler and should be called the Big Botch. Bosh man. After the gimmick DIY guy. Bosh. Here's Big Boss Man. That's why you said it, isn't it? It's going up against Mr. Perfect. That's right, me, Gene. My face is better looking than the logo. I'm only messing, bro. I know, dude. That's why I'm saying it back. That's why I'm being controversial back. Ronda and Shayna will win that, to be honest. It's Carmella and Chelsea Green teaming up. I think it's Shotzi and Natalia, Shayna and Ronda, and I think it's Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez. So I think that's how they're lining up, to be fair. Ronda Night 2 pre-show. Yeah, she's gone from co-main event in Night 1 to pre-show. That'd be fun. She don't deserve to be main eventer, to be quite honest with you. She's shocking now. Big Boss Man. Cobb County Court, Georgia. IC title. And there's a special star guest. in this matchup. Not going to disclose who that is. If you can't remember, then you're in for a shocker. Dun, 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 dun. Dum, 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 dum. Du, 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 du. When you think Wrestlemania, you think Big Boss Man, Mr. Perfect. Wonder it's not shocking. You're shocking. She is. She's shocking. She's been shit this year. What wrestling have you been watching? She's been gash. She's garbage. Ronda can't wrestle. Promos are terrible. They've, they've literally stuck her with Shayna Baszler because it's gone flat. She's flat now. She's boring. Nobody's cares. Nobody's interested. Nobody's invested in her anymore. She might be big in M&A, but people are bored. Mr. Perfect doesn't even get enough credit. He deserves. Oh, he's fucking boss man. He's such a character I hated as a kid. But when you look at what he did for for Bret Hart, what he did for Texas Tornado, he got these guys massively over. Bret Hart were a tag team wrestler and got in the ring with this guy and he made him look like $1,000,000. Do you know what I mean? And then Bret Hart has paid it back by doing the same for like Stone Cold Steve Austin and his brother, Owen Hart. I don't think Bret Hart gets enough credit. But yep, it stems from Mr. Perfect as well, Mr. Kurt Hennig. Ronda back to MMA. She couldn't last. She'd get battered now. No, they stuck her with Shayna because she wants to win the tag belts. She doesn't want to win the tag belts. Nobody wants to win the tag belts, Edward. It's because they've got nothing for her in the main event. Nobody literally goes in and goes, I want to win them tag titles. The jobber belts, and we all know it. Nah. She gets told what she's winning and what she's not winning. She doesn't want to win anything. She gets paid. When are you going to realise that it's not real, Edward? It's never real. They get told what they're doing. They've literally got nothing for her in terms of major storylines, so they've stuck her in the tag team division, like Cliff Morgan, like Raquel Gonzalez, Rodriguez. Sorry, they've just stuck them in a mid. They're trying to boost up that tag team division. That's what they're doing. But really, realistically, just got note for him in the main event. So, good luck with that. Like Cena will lose. Oh, don't start. Don't get him crying. I can't wait to see the tears when Roman's beat. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna lose, Dave. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna put $1,000,000 on it. He's not. I'm telling you, it's gonna get to 1,000 days, Dave. Because Dave said so. Yeah, he said that Sami Zayn was gonna beat Roman Reigns at the last pay-per-view, and that didn't happen. So, yeah, good luck on that one. It's on all serious. Do any of you regret not getting wrestling, giving a go at a local wrestling club? Didn't really have any when I was a kid, to be quite honest with. There's one now, and I'm a bit too old for it, but I've never been one for jumping off the top ropes and stuff, so nice slap and nice jump by Mr. Perfect, proper selling that. But this is a smash and grab 'em. That is the way the big boss man works. He's lost a lot of weight from his early days. Sticking an aeroplane spin on Mr. Perfect. No, it's not effing real, you know. You don't stay active enough on Twitter and watch wrestling interviews. Nah, she's told to say that, dude. I appreciate Ronda all that she has done. And her matches, she don't do anything for me. I don't like watching matches waiting for submissions, not for me. Yeah. Sake of Roman champ run. Wrestle votes were saying that Roman could take an extended break after Mania until SummerSlam. interesting. No, I didn't say that Sami Zayn was beating Roman at the Chamber. I said Roman would win. What Days said that he wanted Sami to win, is what I'm saying. You usually back whatever he says. My friend went to the to train with Marty Jones. You've said this before, and I have gone for a laugh, but I'm old and would just be jobbing. The best job in the world is jobbing, laying one for the team in it. It's what wrestling is, it really. Can't be winning all the time. It's just storyline in it. No, Ronda and Shayna. Let's be frank. Triple H is trying to build the female tag division. That's why he's thrown Carmella and Chelsea Green together. That's why we've got Tegan Knox and who's she teaming with now? Emma. Then you've got obviously Shotzi and Natalia together now. Then you've got Raquel and Liv Morgan. They're just building up a tag team division, and that is it. They've started to lay the roots down in NXT. There's a fair few tag teams down there now. But that's what they're doing. They're trying to build this tag division. That is what they're doing. They've got the people what they want in the big picture. Oh, Mr. Perfect using the belt. He's hiding it from the referee. My friend went, No, Dylan Days explained that said after the Mania, but he didn't know when he could after SummerSlam, dude. Days doesn't know everything, bud. Go on, Edward, sing happy birthday. Dave, Roman isn't losing. I bet you a can of Funko Pop. Cody is winning. You know what? I'm going to sit on the fence with it. I can see an argument for both, but I wouldn't be 100% sure. Don't get too cocky with it because I can see this slide either way. So I wouldn't be too cocky on it. Mr. Perfect feels like a 10 out of 10 wrestler who was treated like an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Very true. It was used as $1 Million Man was used in the exact same way. If you look at it, very good wrestlers, but not utilised enough. Just really there to get the other guys over. Please, let's just stop talking about Days so that I can call Dave. Not Days. I know you keep calling me Days. I just don't want to read it. Could be both, really. It could go either way. And I'm telling you now, they have got a clear plan. They've had a plan since December. Everything what was said in December has happened. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens going for the Universal Tag Team Championship has happened. They said that in December. So Cody Rhodes going up against Roman Reigns, that happened. They said he was going to win at Rumble. It was going to lead to a match at WrestleMania. Everything what has been planned since December is happening. There's nothing deterred. The Sheamus Drew versus Gunther, that's been penciled in for a long time, and it's happening now. So, do you know what I mean? So we can talk and talk and talk. Oh, they might do this, they might do that. They've got a set plan. They know exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it. WWE needs a champion who is on the show every Monday and Friday night. Doesn't do that, and Cody would definitely do that. Dave has said that WrestleVotes said that they don't know when he take a break. Anytime after Mania, not straight after. They also said it would be straight after SummerSlam. Because Roman is getting 1,000 days bigger than Cody winning at Mania. Is 1,000 days big? If I always say this, and as long as storyline dictates and it works, and I did say this in last night's stream, that I do feel it's a little bit too soon for Cody to win. I feel that there's not enough struggle for him to win. Kind of this storyline is, he's going to win. That's it. Blah, 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 job done. I like the fact there's now that little bit of doubt in that story that, you know what, WWE have set enough seeds now for you to, oh, hang on, wait a minute. It's like with the Sami Zayn story, they set enough seeds for you to think, and Days actually believed it as well. Let's get it abundantly clear because he made a shit ton of videos on it. That he believed that Sami Zayn was going to beat Roman Reigns at Chamber, didn't he? Come on, let's all admit it. WWE did a fantastic job to make you think that that could possibly happen, and they're doing it again. They're doing it again. They're making you believe that they could have this 1,000 days, couldn't they? They might not. They don't have to. You're making it bigger. Do WWE see it that way? Probably not. I've not heard any reports saying that they see it your way. They're not saying, 1,000 days is more important. They're not saying it. Nobody said it. We're speculating that it is. Oh, yeah, it's massive, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if it happens. That's all I'm going to say on it. Not even Days said Cody winning at Mania is bigger than... No, even Days said Cody winning. Cody's a storyline. Yes, it has been stopped a little bit because of the injury, which is fair enough. Think if Cody had been around for SummerSlam and that will be a completely different conversation by now. But I don't know. Andre, I forgot. It was like seeing him. This is the last time you see him at a wrestling event. He does literally dies quite soon after this. Yeah, this is the last time you see Andre the Giant on a pay-per-view. I couldn't care less about the 1,000 days. It's just, he'll never break the record. The record's never going to get broken. Bruno Sammartino held the championship for 6 years. So no matter what this milestone, modern wrestler milestone thing is, it's never going to eclipse the actual record. Ring buckle is off. Dave, I am doing my WrestleMania predictions this Friday. Well done, Khalid. I need to know is there a list up yet of which wrestling, which day they're on? Because that's what I need to wait for. I need to know what's on day 1, day 2. If Mania was 3 months, I'd like to say 100%. But it's about 800 in Cody's favour. If Roman retains, if I was USA Network, I would be pissed off not having a champ still. Yeah. There was a massive rumour that Fox are cutting ties with WWE and that they could be looking for another network. I mean, this was ages ago. I don't know how much of a truth there was in it. But truth is in the pudding if they lose the championship. Dave, I'm finally better, thank God. All right, Khalid, that's awesome, my friend. 80-20. Look, you could... This is what I love about wrestling. It's always going to divide... It's always going to be like conflicted. People are going to want something more than somebody else. And it's always been the case. 1,000 days over a championship change. Roman has had the belt for over 2 years. If they wanted to protect the 1,000 days, then why is it unified? It's only one of them titles is actually 1,000 days. The other one isn't. He hasn't had the WWE title that long. SmackDown title he has. Oh, the recruitments are here and it's a DQ. Kaku and Barbarian are in the ring. Andre is just got old Mr. Perfect. I really do hope Cody wins, but he's not. Ha 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 ha. You think that. You can think that. But remember, the SmackDown title is the only one what as is the reign. Just remember that. Just put that into your process thoughts. It's only the SmackDown title. The WWE title is not involved in that equation. And a lot of you guys are forgetting that. David Roman lost. He would be taking a long break. People who think that Roman is retaining are Cody haters, and if the Usos are winning their titles, I agree to do the Universal title is 1,000 days. Yeah, because it is. There's only one title, which is 1,000 days. If they wanted to protect that, they'd split the titles up. It's as simple as that. They'd split them up already. They're not protecting it. They're not doing anything to protect that. Sorry, but that's just how I'm reading it. That's what I mean. If you wanted 1,000 days, then they should have just put the WWE title up on the line. Yeah, of course. What's the point of it being unified? Doesn't make no sense. Do a Seth Rollins on you. What a legend Andre is. Yep, Andre taking out the Eden family. Bossman does not get the IC title. It will be swapped hands to Texas Tornado, though. I am not a Cody hater. I love Cody. Have all the belts overcharged. There's a rumour, and it's a strong one, that they are getting rid of the Universal title, and there's a possibility of a new title coming into place. So watch this space. I really hope it's the big gold. On their his way to the ring is Earthquake. This is the Greg the Hammer the Hammer. I'm not going to write his full name, but it's Greg the Hammer, former Mouth of the South guy versus the Earthquake. The Rector scale has just gone to 1,000. Bye bye, bitch. Oh my God, not bloody Donald Trump. Donald Trump is in the front row, by the way. Damn it, dumb YouTube didn't notify me. Hello, Everright. How you doing, my friend? Earthquake. We have got Greg the Hammer Valentine on his way down to the ring. We've got Donald Trump and Mean Gene. We've got Chuck Norris in the background, if you notice. So Chuck Norris. Yeah, and the fonts. Yeah. Henry Winkle. Is that Lou Ferrigno as well? I think Lou Ferrigno's there. the Incredible Hulk. Dave, I heard that the heavyweight championship is returning. Yeah, Lou Ferrigno, the best Hulk ever to appear at WrestleMania. Yep. Yeah, it's Chuck Norris. Looking forward to Kenny versus Vikingo tonight. Not me, I'm not watching. Lola. La 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 Lola. Hello, Lola. How you doing? Hope you're well. Feel that you won't even know what we're talking about. It might as well be MC Hammer going up against Earthquake. Henry Winkler. Walter Boy. Here is Lou Ferrigno. Former Mr. Universe. Macaulay Culkin's somewhere in that crowd. Lota? Who's flipping Lota? I thought it was Lola. She was a show. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. She got flowers in her hair and something Deborah. So it's like something Cody Rhodes, isn't it? Adrenaline in my soul. Something Cody Rhodes. So during that segment where we were talking to the celebrities, Greg the Hammer Valentine made his way down to the ring. World Heavyweight Championship rumour. I hope the big gold is back. Please bring back the big gold. It was the best belt. It's like, but just bring back the UK Championship for me for NXT. Bring that back. It was a beast of a belt. Just championship belts. What means something? The history. Dave, if Bray does not return at Mania, then Uncle Howdy will take his place. I don't know. Who knows what's happening with that situation? Just got to wait and see. There's less than 2 weeks to go. There's possibility Bray just turns up on the day like he did at WrestleMania a couple of years back. It's quite possible it just shows up. Don't make no difference anyway. There's no real build needed for it. Chuck Norris is so tough. He joined the Royal Rumble at number 30, stayed in the ring for a whole year just to start the next one first. Imagine Cody being back, bringing back the Winged Eagle. Wow, that would be class, wouldn't it? On a white strap, like he did the Intercontinental title. That would be mint, wouldn't it? White strap, Winged Eagle. Barry Manilow, Dave is singing. Yeah, I am singing that song. Very good. We need Bobby versus Brock versus Omos. Just don't need Omos in that match. We just need Bobby versus Brock. Let's just have that proper whopping rubber match, what we were supposed to have got last time. We had the botchy finish. Rebel. Wonder how Brock will lift Omos at Mania. Like Andre the Giant. Hammer's like hammer shotted on the earthquake. The earthquake is down. Greg the Hammer with the elbows. His patented moves. Can he get the pin? He's going for a babyface kind of like role here. Left rhythm and blues, of course. Because this is a time where Honky Tonk Man went missing. Dave, I'm back. Have mercy. Hello, Irish Rebel. I thought you were in the chat. This was a squash match, yep. Actually get some quite offense in. Jimmy Hart has to get involved in it. But pull of the tights, pull of the hair, big splash time. 2.0 on the Richter scale. It's John Tenter at his best. The earthquake. I always felt like Giant Eggstacks should have played this role. Earthquake. This WrestleMania really stuffed with quality. No wonder they want 2 nights in the end. Yeah. The Mania, this year's Mania does look stacked from start to finish. It does look amazing. Valentine rolls out. He was going to get splashed again. Almost brought toilet break for me. It is toilet break for everyone. There'd be nobody who sat there just thinking this is a 5-star classic. Mania 35. Killer. Killed me. It was so long. Oh, you're too long. Legion of Doom. What a rush. LOD. This is a squash. Power and Glory. Fernandez and Paul Roma. Paul Romeo Roma. Used to love Power and Glory. LOD. Dave, will the Demon Balor wrestle? Yes, I'm sure he will. I'm sure they'll bring him back out of retirement. If the Brood Edge is turning up, he'll bring his demon. I don't think he'll be like the character we've seen already. I think he'll look a little bit different. How can Slick show his face after being managed to fight her earlier? Doesn't care, does he? Legion of Doom versus Power and Glory. Used to love Power and Glory. Their finishing move used to be great. Well, it used to be what were it like a body slam, and then Paul Roma would come off the ropes. Finn versus Edge should be good. How long was WrestleMania 35? About 8 hours long, roughly. Yeah, I think the pre-show was about 2 hours. 5 hours for the actual pay-per-view. Literally, it went into like 1 o'clock in the morning. American time as well. Literally had Brock Oh, I didn't have Brock on it. Yeah, it did. First match was Seth Rollins Brock. Oh my god, it was just stacked. Power and Glory, great. I love Power and Glory, to be honest. Damn, that was a quick match. It is. Power and Glory attack the Legion of Doom. They've not got their helmets off. I always thought, used to let's fantasy book that, where somebody would jump them and they'd get spiked. But Dusty Rhodes actually did get spiked. He got a spike in the eye, didn't he, in NWA? Dave Brood Edge did not wear his glasses. Oh my god. Was that in one night? Yes, it wasn't over 2 nights. 35 was just before the pandemic. It's how I started watching Wrestling Days, actually. That was the pay-per-view, the main pay-per-view that I started watching him. So I got to know Mr. Chadwick. And I really joined them streams just to see if I could win an action figure with the Wheel of Fun. Here is the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What is that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Dun dun dun. The Legion of Doom would just beat the Power and Glory within a matter of less than a minute. Mania 35, 5 hours and 20 minutes. So long. Like the pre-show as well. Fuck me. So long as the stream's been going on. What have I missed? We've just at Power and LOD versus Power and Glory. You've missed quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, a lot of like squash matches before we get to the main one. I think Demon Finn would have purple paint and purple trunks. We've got Virgil versus $1 Million Man next. We've been going since 7:30 UK time, which is the usual time for my footy streams. Just check Twitter in future, ever, because I always tag people in my posts on that. $1 million. I always put it wrong way round, don't I? Dollar. I probably spelled Virgil wrong. Hey, this from Royal Rumble. Probably too many eyes in Virgil, but I don't care. Or I've missed something. It's probably Virgil A. WrestleMania Warrior Savage was class. Isn't Virgil his bodyguard? Why is he cutting his toenails? Because he paid him to, basically. Virgil, worst ever wrestler. I hated Virgil as a wrestler. Loved the story. Hated him as a wrestler. $1 Million Man. Money, 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 money. Dum, 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 dum. Sam's in the chat. Hello, Sam. I'm confused. Dave DM. You confused? What you DM me? What have you confused? What you confused at? Do. Money, money. What you conflicted at? Oh, jeez, what's going on? I've dropped my phone off. Breaking. Neither Shaquem Azim or Ratcliffe have submitted bids to Man United before the 9 p.m. dinner. What? Austin 316, hello, shout out to you. Says we've not made the 9 o'clock deadline. What does that mean? Glazers are staying. Is that what the fuck? What the actual fuck? How have they missed the deadline? Are they dumb? I don't know what to say to you, dude. Whoops. $1 Million Man is on the way to the ring with that $1 million belt. That classy belt. people telling him that his money. It's amazing that his son would turn out to be Vince McMahon's son as well. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. To me, that sounds like only one of them have done a bid. I don't know. Don't know what to make of it because it says both, doesn't it? But you could be right. We'll have to wait and see, James. If only one of them has, you've got new owners. Because there's no race then. It'd be just like, well, you've made that 5.5 billion bid, you win. Rowdy Ronnie Piper, Rowdy Ronda Rousey's father. Oh, Ronda Rousey's dad's here. Rowdy Ronda Rousey is his daughter, obviously. Oh. Virgil. See, confusing it is, mate. It is. Don't want to be in your position, Paul. Long time to see. Austin, how are you, my friend? Austin, meet Austin 2.0. Oh my God, we've got a inversion in the chat, haven't we? Got Austin, the original Austin, and Austin 2.0 in the chat. This is insane. Hello Dark Knight says it's not an auction, or nobody has to accept any bid. Have you come for more of my Corbin fan faction? I'm good, Connor. How about you? Dave. Oh, Virgil. Austin 2.0. It's true. God, very snotty today. Some of the fans are just coming back into the arena. Feel like these are the VIP guests as well. Virgil with firing shots. Get some good offense in on the $1 Million Man. So Virgil's just literally boxing. That's what Virgil's doing. Is open hand slaps, of course. But there's no wrestling moves with Virgil. Bouncing around the ring as if he's Floyd Mayweather. What's the name of the superfan again? Because it's got a right foreign name, hasn't he? Michelle Thomas, hello. Shout out to you. I wished I had $1 million. I had an idea. Corbin could beat Roman and end the streak, and Sammy can then hoist him up like Randy Savage and the Queen. It's good at the moment, Connor. You love it, don't you? Of course you would. Why have we got a Corbin society in the chat? What is going on? Why is this happening? Why is this a thing? God damn it, why is it a thing? $1 Million Man can't afford to buy a house in New York if he was around today. Be no money, 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 no money. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, it's like when we do the No Money in the Bank stream. Welcome to the No Money in the Bank. It's live stream. Da, 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 da. F Corbin. Corbin is a legend. Corbin over Corbin for Labour leader. Well, yeah, of course. Remember Corbin? Oh, when is this gonna die? Come on, Cody, stop this from being true. Can't believe that WWE don't really play on that as well. You know how he's been really depressed backstage segments. He's not mentioning. He's sort of like, well, to be honest, I'm still the only one to have pinned Roman Reigns. By the way, fun fact: last person to pin Roman is Corbin. I told you. What did I say? Connor is Austin 2.0. Look, you can clearly see that in the chat, right? So there is conflicting reports whether the Sheik's bid has been made on time. The other sources say an extension has been granted, but Qatar Group are adamant the bid was made. Same with Jim Radcliffe. What the fuck is going on? It's only Manchester United could fuck up such a simple fucking task. What the fuck, James? What is going on? How is this a complicated thing? Why is it so hard? What, to make a fucking bid? Right, you've got until so and so to make a bid. What is that, UK Standard Time or European Eastern Time? I mean, we are Saudi Arabia. We are several hours behind. What, they got the wrong clock. Fuck me. Only people like that can fuck it up, right? That's a great idea. Corbin should wear a T-shirt that says he's the last one to pin Roman with a picture of or words to that effect. Yeah, they should. That's the gimmick. You should have been doing that since the streak. You know, proper into a year into the streak. It would have been fantastic. This sounds like Real Madrid, David De Gea, and the fax machine. It's fucked up. Glazers don't want to sell. It's simple. They've moved the dial, haven't they? The dial movers. Oh, power driver into Virgil's head. That move banned now. Did anyone else watch Daisy's video about Alexa Bliss having skin cancer? Luckily, she is cleared now, but she has had a Brazil cell car and her face, spooky stuff. Yeah, we did see it. That's the reason why we knew about it. To be fair, it's not. It wasn't common knowledge. I don't think anybody else was reporting it. So Daisy's very lucky to have got that little bit of a scoop. Really, it was Alex Bloomfield that found it. A tweet from Alexa. Very scary stuff, to be quite honest with you, and a bit of a shocker. She did say that there was no hiatus from WWE, though, didn't she? In a tweet not so long ago. So obviously, she didn't want to disclose what had gone off until it was successful. So, I'm so glad that she's fine, and this is not going to go any further, and we'll probably see her back in the wrestling ring soon rather than later. But it's massive, isn't it? It's really bad. Could have been really, really bad. Rowdy has been pushed down. He's clutching his ankle. Pushed down by the $1 Million Man. I think that Man United will definitely be sold, just squeezing every last drop out of the bidders. LA Dynamite agreed. Glad she is okay. Be right back. I need a drink. Cool. So Rowdy's trying to get to the ring. He's using his crutch. He's struggling. He's falling and he can't get up. So Hot Rod does get up. He pulls the top rope and goes down. $1 Million Man. So now Virgil is still in the ring, is getting valuable time. Then he gets a slap to the face for his trouble, does the Rowdy one. LA Dart. I have heard of. Have you heard of bookies? Bookies. Virgil has won by a count out. LA Dark Knight, happy. Alexa Bliss is okay. Knowing our luck, Dave, Hicks, and Gillette will buy us back. Don't fucking say that. Don't say that. Please do not say that. Dave, I like the old classic wrestling back in the day too. Yeah, these are the best, mate. These are the best. This is by youth. This is the first Mania I watched. I have very much fond memories of this one. So, Dream Sleeper Hold is applied. Rowdy's made it his way into the ring. He's got the crutch. He's using it. He's attacked Bidiossi. But he's struggling with that knee. Here comes Sensational Sherry. She's looking for her next meal ticket. She's come to the aid of the $1 million man. Rowdy gets attacked from behind. There are the jobber days. They are the jobber days. No, it's just the best days, mate. When wrestling was just fun. We weren't arguing about, oh, this Roman Reigns have 1,000 days. It was just, he's a face, he's a heel. Face wins. And we'd get upset if the heel won. Speaking of merch, LA Knight needs another shirt. He only has the one red one. It's like sold out in my size. No, ever, no. What is going on? I'm buying that ever. I want it for Mania. 1,000 days, Roman. Why are you so adamant? Why are people so adamant on it? I don't really understand why people are so adamant on it. It could go either way. It's 50-50. I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's 50-50. I don't understand how people are just, oh no, they're doing 1,000 days. Now, it's unified title, what is up online. If they was protecting the SmackDown title and they were doing the 1,000 days thing, just have the WWE title up for grabs. It's simple. You protect the SmackDown title. He gets to 1,000 days, job done. If that's what's important. The fact that they don't mention this, they're not mentioning this. That's not what they're talking about on the show, and it's just us fans what go, 1,000 days. They're not saying it on the show. They're not mentioning it. It's all about Cody. That's what the storyline is. So, it's us, the fans, that are obsessed with the 1,000 days. Right, first time Dave LA Dark Knight deserves merch. Yeah, thought I said it wrong. Surprisingly, Conte hasn't been sacked by Spurs so far. Probably can't afford to do it. Wonder if we could get one of the Asuka ones. They have now, where she is a cartoon psycho Asuka. That one is cool. Go for it, dude. I tried to get a Drew t-shirt for Mania. I'm not even bothered. I'll just wear my Bray one, what I've got. I could go either way. I agree. The people think it's getting 1,000 days. Myself included, because he's close. They're talking about how many days Roman has held it, and I mentioned it is close to 1,000. I can understand why people want it. I get it. I really do. But if WWE wanted it that way, you just have the WWE title up for grabs. Why put unified? Got to remember the WWE title is not involved in that 1,000 days. It's only the Universal title. What's 1,000 days? The WWE one's not even included in that equation. $1 Million Man Virgil could have done with John W. Henry versus Virgil van Dijk. That's the match we were looking for. We're at main event time already. Jesus Christ, man. Just in time for A-Dub. 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 Just how it started and how it is going. Wrestling Day Zoom meeting. Host joined. We have let them know you are here. Who's tweeted what? Michelle, you tweeted who? You tweeted me, love. Guess what? I've just learned on the news the Queen's funeral has been nominated for. What? Oh, it's a bit icky. I don't know if I like that. I wish Cody had just said to go just for the WWE title to do a pinfall for each title. Yeah. Yeah, they should have done that. If they're protecting the 1,000 days, that's how you do it. You split the titles at Mania. You don't. I don't know. I just think what you make of it, what you will. For me, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm on the fence. Too many channels like Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic are saying he is taking a break from Mania. Supposedly, why the build up for Cody has been much of him just going to lose. Yeah, the way they're building it is weird. Well, we've got this match. It's not actually going to be the next match. I think we've got the Mountie next. Mountie B, Coco Beware, I believe, is the next match, not this one. I think this is the next match, if my memory is correct. It's a squash match, but I don't think we get this main event straight away. Why doesn't Roman leave and join AEW with the stipulation that he arrives in automatically given the belt so that to protect the 1,000 days he let Cody be champion in WWE? That was some weird shit. Night, everyone. I am so tired. Michelle, shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's just... Look, you've got to look at it in them two ways, really. A lot of people will be predicting Roman retains. People will be going for Cody. I'm absolutely I think it's fantastic that it's split because it means that it's not definitive. And I think if it was definitive, it'd be shit. It wouldn't be much of a pay-per-view. Yeah, so I was right. We have the Mountie in the ring. I love this theme music, by the way. Coco Beware his opponents. It's Raymond Jacques Russo, one half of the Russo brothers. Should WWE fans leave superstars alone in public? Yes. Especially in airports. Now, what that story, let's be honest, it's not so much that they're bugging wrestlers in public. Right, as long as you're respectable. Oh, it's Tito, not Coco. Oh, I thought it was Coco Beware. That must have been another match. It's Tito. Santana. Arriba. I'll be having videos on my channel later so everyone can enjoy them. Cool. I am with Roman until he's proven wrong, but Cody can win for sure. Did you hear that people are following Rhea? People are following everybody. They're getting Liv Morgan to sign photographs and they're selling them on eBay. I don't agree with that. If you're right, when you meet a celebrity in public, please do one or two things. Ask them politely first if it's okay to have a selfie with them or to film them. If they say no, move away and say, "Oh, thank you for your time." Don't pester them. Don't take the photograph anyway. If they say no, respect it and walk away. But please, just have the common decency to at least ask before you do anything. Do not be taking photographs. They could be with their children. They could be protecting their family. Might not want people to know who their partner is. So don't do it. be very respectful in public when it comes to celebrities. The paparazzi don't give a fuck, but at least us, the public, could. So Santana did get a cattle prod in his stomach. He cost him the match. The Mountie has won because he always gets his man. Why don't they have two champions if they share the belt like Bart and Milhouse do with the comic? They could buy bite in The Simpsons. Roman and Cody could take turns defending it. Irish Rebel love all my Irish Rebel cats. Oh, have mercy. How many subscribers have you got now, Irish Rebel? Ain't touching no feet. Are we at the main event now? Because we just had that match. I think we are at Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter. James thought you loved that. Love feet. Is that Sam? Is that Sam what to put that in? About feet. Oh, what you gonna do, brother? When the old guy with dyed blonde hair comes crashing down on you. It's funny, did actually like Hulk Hogan at this particular time, but as I've grown as a wrestling fan, I can't stick him now. Oh, so we are looking at highlights of the match between him and General Hadnon. Colonel Mustafa gets joined to this faction, who everyone knows is the Iron Sheik. Ain't touching no feet. Rip him. He's got it, getting the Iraqi flag. The championship belt is upside down, so Hulk Hogan won't even recognise it. James thought you loved feet. The closest James will go to foot is where he becomes a heel. When he becomes a heel. Oh, there's Wurzel in the background. If you watch OVW, you'll know who Wurzel is. Oh, good. In a camel clutch. Oh, Hogan. I'm not the same Hulkamaniac. I've done a 360, brother. You know what I mean? Me and Gene is ripping his shirt off. He's going to have a new shirt for when he goes down to the ring. Dave, I have 16 subs, my friend. That's cool. 16 Wildcats, then. Wow. I'm a Wildcat. Oh, have mercy. When you do the interview, we'll get you more. So see what a superb person that you are. Are we at the main event? Are we here? Oh, it's the co-host. Share them out. Irish Rebel. I have 12. Teriyaki and Italian beef pal. Merrill Maples. $262 away from Dave Rebel. I have been doing it longer, and it just needs to plug away. The old saying is content is key. And it is. Just get content out. Keep making videos. Keep getting your name out there. That's what the key is. It's the key, my friends. Oh, you've DM'd me. Wrestling Days has just gone. Thingy. Second bid was submitted, and then they discovered rain extension the bid, so it can be fine tuned. Jim Ratcliffe in sales understand to be preparing a second bid. All right, so the bidding war is in full effect. There we go. It's all clear. There is an extension. Who's winning the main event, guys? Hulk Hogan, the great American hero. Well, that is the main event. Brr. Let's just move that so you can see. So there is that match. Gets. I'm still confused. Drama. Waving the flag. That is the main event up on the screen. Sergeant Slaughter, Hulk Hogan. I think Sergeant Slaughter wins. Ha ha ha. Wonder if this is for the Americans. Big flag waving. It was a British flag though. Try to shove that into Hulk Hogan's face. Where is the big flag? It's got a new T-shirt on. Must have loads of them T-shirts. It keeps ripping them. Imagine a modern wrestler comes out and helps Hulk win, like Austin Theory that added CGI to all defense. Oh God, Goldberg got AEW tonight calling it. Fuck, if that happens, the show would die. James, what happened to you and Nick? Nothing happened between him and Nick. Nick just wasn't streaming. Had massive streaming issues, and James got fed up. That's it. Job done in it. Dave, I've got 921 views, my friend. That's cool. That's all right. Get heading in the right direction. I'm not going to tell you how many views I've got. Well, I will. 15.2k views. Something daft like that. Okay, I am on the WWE shop right now, trying to order an Asker t-shirt. Do you think it will be here for Mania? Fingers crossed. Hopefully it should do. What's the mailing time? I believe it or not, I am drunk when I write my messages. I am not drunk when believe it or not, I'm not drunk. Dave, I'm a great American hero. Sergeant Slaughter was a great American hero until they made him to be an Iraqi officer. You've never in his stream. He does show up in his streams. He's always been in my streams, and I've been on that channel. Connor, you mean when the stream actually happens? Look, bless him, he tries, but his internet keeps failing or Streamlabs keeps failing. It happens. It's happened to me before, hasn't it? So it is what it is. Fans have got their big fingers. Remember when there was foam fingers, guys? Oh good, oh good, oh good. Red, white, and blue. I always felt that Sergeant Slaughter was never worthy of a pay per view, especially Wrestlemania. I always felt like, look at the size of Hogan, look at the size of Sergeant Slaughter. What the flip is going off? Anybody remember a computer arcade game called Pit Fighter? There was a skinny Iraqi guy on that. It always reminded me of Sergeant Slaughter. Dave, that's awesome. No one can have that much trouble with anything. I tell you what, I have got some fantastic pickups on today's toy hunt. Wait until next week when I release it. You're going to be amazed. Wrestlemania toy hunt incoming is very good. Very, very good. It's going to be a long one. So I think it's racking in around 15 minutes plus. Maybe even a little bit more. So it's a good video. It's got lots in. Trinity Walk again. You know, when I go through Trinity, we're having a walk. We're having a see what we can see moment. It's very good. I played Pit Fighter. You can tell we're a similar age. Do you remember Pit Fighter? Fucking hell, man. Used to, right, we had a Centre 11, right, at high school, and they used to just play it all the time. Just have it as an arcade. You used to have a football game as well, which everybody knew the cheat of how to score goals. So they just kept winning. Shoot, I can't remember my WWE shop password. I want to say it has something to do with Randy Orton, but I can't remember, lol. That internet, then Streamlabs, like, really. Laptop, internet, then Streamlabs. Think you might have to make a new one ever. Sergeant Slaughter's down. Hulk Hogan taking advantage early on in this matchup. Hadnon's trying to help out the Slaughter. Only guy to have a G.I. Joe character. It wouldn't even let me on WWE shop or Euroshop saying I don't have an account when I do. It's lies. No, James. You spent too much money that time, didn't you? You buying that championship belt and T-shirts and stuff. It's like Barger. You can't spend any more money here. Oh no, he's waving the finger. He's Hogan. You know you're in trouble. Wait, Euroshop are on strike. What, Euroshop are on strike? What? What? What the fuck? Why are they on strike? What? Not getting a pay rise. Ha ha ha. No, I don't think so. They do have shops in major cities in the UK for us to buy wrestling merch. Go on WrestleShop. WrestleShop UK. If you can't get it on Euroshop, go to WrestleShop. There's Toys and Masks, what sell wrestling figures as well. I think they do T-shirts. Plenty of places. It's twice. It's twice. It's done that to me. I can still get on Euroshop. I don't think I've got an account with him, but I did get a Becky, no, Alexa Bliss, I think it was. Funko Pop from it. Really don't want to do that. I hate starting new accounts. It's remembering passwords and shit like that, isn't it? And then if they've already created, it's like, oh, fuck's sake. How can there be 929 other ever two ones? Would you think even somewhere like HMV might have the odd one though, Dave? HMV, what T-shirt wise? No, I've not seen any WWE T-shirts in HMV, and I go in quite regular near me. The T-shirts they have usually bands, a movie, very movie based. It's very rare you see a WWE T-shirt. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen one. tell you what's just got wrestling figures in, and it's not on video because I couldn't film in there. They had a security guard on, bastards. But Forbidden Planet, I've got new WWE figures in. There's a 2-pack with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. The Alexa Bliss figure looks, for a basic, it looks fire. It looks really, really good. But the wrestling figures, get this, guess how much they were? 27 quid. Nearly £30. I like, well, you can have these, but can bugger off. Wrestlemania construction underway. Sophie Stadium. Wow. It's going to be huge, isn't it? I hope they do something better than just that big screen that they always do. There is it for everybody what wants to see construction. God, believe it's less than 2 weeks away now. Just over a week and we will be at Mania, baby. Sophia Stadium, is it? Or Sophie Stadium? On a nervous note, are the size of yours pretty spot on? I know sizes can be fecked up in some places. I believe so, dude. I put all my passwords in a password protected folder, but then I forgot the password. For the protection folder, you forgot it. So excited for WrestleMania. I think everybody is, Austin. Everybody is. It's, man, it's just the biggest pay-per-view of the year, isn't it? Absolutely huge. It's just another week away. Only 10 days to Mania. It's like the count date's like our Christmas, isn't it? It's a wrestling fan's Christmas. When was the last time you got excited for an AEW pay-per-view like this? Just do nothing even close to WrestleMania. With the build, it doesn't feel like a Mania season, to be honest. I can see, right, there's a few matches I think have been misfires. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, I don't think they've done enough. Where's being on separate shows has not worked. I think the Bloodline has taken over. I think that storyline just dominates. Bray, Bobby, because of Bray being ill, has even taken off. We ain't even got anywhere near where that's supposed to be. But Brock, almost pile of shit. Got these fatal 4-way tag team matches for some reason. I don't know what. Hulk Hogan's going up to the top, which is very rare. Even when the build isn't good, it's hard not to get excited for Mania. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. Let's just hope there's some surprises. I just think we're going to get some bangers. I think some of these matches are going to. You know what? I'm gonna say something that I'm probably going to regret. But I actually think the Seth and Logan Paul fight is going to be decent. I think you're going to get a good show. Is it going to be a bit flippy and a little bit just jumping all over the place? Of course it is. Because that's how Logan Paul works. But I don't know, I'm expecting a fairly decent match from it. General Agnon is grabbing the foot of Hulkster, allowing Sergeant Slaughter to grab him off the top. Let's just pray Vince doesn't win the belt off of Roman and then fires him. I still wish it'd been Bianca Rhea, Asuka. Yeah. I think that would have been more classy. Still excited for it because it's Mania though. Oh, if you buy anything on WWE Shop in the US, they are free shipping right now. They're still stupid expensive. Once you add in tax, the shirt is. We don't have that issue here in the UK because it's all VAT'd beforehand. So when you go online, what you buy is what you buy. What you pay is what you pay. We don't do this VAT crap. It's already in it. We'd have to work that out. And I never really got that with the US. Say you were in like Walmart and you saw the price. That's not including VAT, is it? So you're putting VAT on it. By the time you've got to the till, you're spending more than what you put in your basket. What the fuck is that about? That makes no sense to me. The price, what's on the item, should be the price including VAT. Dave, I am going to have a T-shirt made. It is going to say Irish Rebel Toyo's Gone Wild. Try and use that image I sent you. Try and use it in a video. I've sent you them images to use on your videos. You can do it. You can find the right image. Surely to God. Get a video on YouTube showing you how to do it. I am going to make my own T-shirt with Tony Khan's face on it with Wrestlemania. I prefer no income tax, no VAT, no money back, no income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. I hear Cookie Street. After Cookie Street. Only fools and horses work. Na na na. Na 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 na. Yeah, I got it. As soon as I started reading it, I knew where you were going. Yeah, the only build they seem to care about is the Bloodline Cody, Sammy, Kevin Owens stuff. Honestly, don't think they care about anything else. Nah, I don't think there's anything else, to be honest. Bloodline maybe, but I feel that they've had to get that to the end game now with the Hell in a Cell. WrestleMania. Dave, not Mania. WrestleMania. Not Mania. Alright, I get it. It's going to be my new wrestling channel, WrestleMania. I'm going to moan about it. I'm going to moan. Look, you've got celebrities thrown in. I'm never going to like Logan Paul. I'm sorry, I'm just not. He's not for me personally. Connor only fools and horses watch along. Don't start. We'll get Mr. Bates back. Dave to moan. You always want me to moan, Austin. You missed it, don't you, Austin? Let's be honest. Come on. You miss it. Camel clutches, Cobra clutches applied. He's right next to the ropes. He can break this anytime. He breaks it. Sergeant Slaughter thinks he's retained. Puts his arms up in victory. Referee saying no. Earl Ebner, no way. Continue. I watched the 2002 Christmas special yesterday. The Booze Cruise one in France. The one where they accidentally abducted the prince's son and then called him Gary. I remember that. They think he's a refugee, don't they? And he's not. And he's like looking confused. Still my favourite one. I know the Batman one is always a good one. My favourite one's where Rodney is a 12-year-old kid and he gets put into the competition by Del Boy and he's got to hang with all the kids instead of Raquel, his wife. That's my favourite episode. Because it's like, he's really big for his age. It's fucking brilliant, that episode. Austin, I would love a Barbie watch along. Says Sam. When that film comes out, we'll do it. When we can do a stream of Barbie the movie with Margot Robbie, we'll do it. Big time. You said Gary. Ignore that part. Yes, Sam, we deserve it. Boyce's air smells of onions. Dave. Dave. Dave owned Austin. I don't. Oh no, that's not me. That's Days. I don't owe anybody anything. I never said to Austin that I would do a Barbie stream. That is Days. That's all on him, not me. Hogan's busted open, brother. It's blooded up, my friends. I'm right, Gary. Where's green dress gown? Days never did it. Connor, haha. I gave up on it. He wouldn't do it. A Barbie watch along. Roger Lloyd Pack with was Roger Lloyd Pack was a fucking genius. Dave, where can you go? Do I have to use out and go to images or something? Just asking. No. You go into your go into your editing suite, put your video on, and there's like a window. It's like a box with a little box in it. Click on that, and it'll have videos, images, and something else. And it's your stuff, what's on your phone. So as long as you've got the images on your phone, click on images. It'll show you what's already in your phone. Click on the one that you want to use in your video. Off you pop. It's so simple. It's a box. Honestly, go to your Reddings. Across the bottom, there's a box with a little box in it. It's so simple. Box, little box. Click on that. It shows you what's on your phone. And you select which one you want to use. Jobs are good. Just make sure your video's on. There's any chance your real name is Rodney. Dave James just calls you Dave. It'd be Rodney in real life, wouldn't it? It'd be funny if I was called Rodney. And everybody would just call me Dave. Chica, I've had the same broom for decades. It had 17 new heads and 12 new handles. Hulk Hogan's got the Iraqi flag. He's tearing it apart. How disrespectful, tearing a country's flag up. This blasphemy, racist bastards. You're Americans racist. Chandelier part. Oh, that was the first ever episode, I think, with the chandelier. That was when Grandpa were in it. Very, very good. Hulk Hogan. I think that was the pilot episode as well. Boot. This is the tides have turned for Hogan. Nice leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Even though he kicks out, the match is over. This pay-per-view is over. Hulk Hogan, a bloody mess. The hopes have faded. He did. Rusev rip a flag. Hogan won, lost a bet. I had all the right winners apart from this match. Touch of Class is the greatest of all episodes. The chandelier one. Also like the blow up dolls one. Do you remember the blow up dolls one, James? Oh. Just when they all start popping up in the van. Oh, it's so good. It is popping up. It wasn't the first one. The first one had no canned laughter. Okay. Days Live, yeah, AEW, I think. Unless he's still doing the WrestleMania one. I don't really care. We are close to the end anyway, so Hulk Hogan is waving his flag. We'll let you all go soon, because I need to really proper blow my nose. To be quite honest with you. Do not disagree. I'm a real Englishman. Wear a flap cap and I'm mad. Real Englishman. The rights. OMG, yeah. Yes. The blow up dolls is my favourite. Well, it is definitely. Some of the episodes are fucking brilliant, right? Let's be honest. There's a lot of duds there, but there's Mandela House. I think of thrown. Oh, do you remember the one with Damien? And they have the Trotters Independent Traders, which is tits. It spells out tits. Trotters Independent Traders, tits. Fucking love that. It's fucking brilliant. Sergeant Slaughter was never world champion, huh? No, he was. He just lost. WWE champion. I think he thrown briefcases into the river, the first one. Live Web, still not for Dynamite. Oh, he's still doing Web. Close to Dynamite though now, isn't it? Should be switching over. Running into Dynamite time. It's literally into the hour now. Just started WrestleMania 8. Should, power through match another. WrestleMania's not bad. It's not my favourite though. WrestleMania 9's just trash. Can't stick it. We were going to do WrestleMania 9, but I couldn't be asked. I wanted to change my mind, and we ended up with this. I don't even know what I'm watching next, to be honest. Not going to bed yet. Got about another hour before I go to sleep. And next weekend, Austin. Right, we're gonna see this to the end. What is your score for WrestleMania 7? Put your scores in the chat. I can't even remember what score I give this on the video review that I did. I actually did a review on this on my old channel, going through old pay-per-views. I think I give it a 7. My score is basically on nostalgia and nostalgia alone. I am a real American. Full bloodline story. Got the bump, raw talk. Continue watching the women. Let's watch that to the end. The women. Got a few minutes left on it. No, it's a 1 out of 10. Why 1 out of 10, Connor? Because it was before his time. Let's be honest. Days doesn't care about AEW. Yeah, I think the interest is a little bit lackluster now. I don't know why. It's like me. I just don't watch it. I've been honest. I just don't watch it anymore. I only kind of half watched it. 8. You know what? I am being realistic. A lot of the matches were like jobber matches, really. So that's me. Boom, 7.5 for Mania. So there we go. That's where I'm at. Guess I'm watching WrestleMania on my own. Never watched. You need to watch. You need to watch it. You need to educate yourself on old wrestling, dude. You sit there going all on about new wrestling. You don't even know who Andy Kaufman is. That's a disgrace in my world. If you don't know who Andy Kaufman is, when you're a wrestling fan, you might as well just quit, mate. You need to know your shit. 69. Yeah, I think we're done now. I think we can all depart and leave our separate ways. There will be an interview tomorrow with Jesse Jackhammer, so we'll make sure that you're around for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me for tonight, and I'll see you all tomorrow for that interview. About 10 o'clock UK time. It will be after the England International. So make sure you're available and give Jesse some love. We'll hit him with some hard-hitting questions. So get thinking. What would you like to ask Jesse Jackhammer tomorrow? Nah, 2001 and up. You need to watch some old school stuff. Classic. I just got this thing that we're finishing. And it's finished. Watching WrestleMania next week for sure, Connor. You should join. Over here, El Matador, Shawn Michaels. Wasn't really that good though, was it? Right then, guys, I am heading off. Thank you so much for watching. This has been awesome. 7.5 is my score for WrestleMania 7. Lots of videos next week. It's going to be packed. WrestleMania week is going to be busy. Predictions videos for the fantasy wrestling game. It's going to be free because there's stand and deliver. Night 1, night 2. Loads of watch alongs. Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Mania itself. Lots of videos, lots of things to do. Thank you for joining. Just keep watching this space. Keeping an eye on the channel. Keeping an eye on Twitter. And I'll let you know when things are going to drop, when they're going to drop, and all of that kind of good stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. I've been Dave in Real Life Football. Bye for now.